now official. There is no going back now. We are moving forward right into the 2019 season. First, though, I just want to mention a couple of things because I tell you right now, man, I'm looking. Everything is looking good. The schedule, everything else, and I see Jimmy G says it's getting easier and easier every day. And George Kittle played injured all during the Raiders game and the remainder of the 2018 season. I said, my God. I heard about it, but I didn't know how true it was. Let me give you further details on that. Jimmy, he says it's very good to be throwing again. And Jimmy's on NBC Sports Bay Area. He said, it's what I do. It's encouraging. Every day gets easier and easier. Able to make this throw better than I was a week ago. It's those small victories like that. Throughout this whole process, it's all about small victories. 49ers hope that Jimmy G offseason small victories add up to a bigger one this fall. But of course, it looks like he's going to be back. He's got plenty of time. You know, sometimes we forget. It's April. It's not August. Jimmy's got May, June, July for those small victories to start adding up into conquering. I can't wait. Oh, my God. I'm telling you, I feel it. This is the season. And George Kittle, if you were wondering, and the word was out that George may have been hurt most of the season. It's true. George played that final 8 games with a fractured rib cartilage. He talked about it earlier today during the 49ers first team presser of the 2019 season. And George said he was injured in the first quarter of that ass whooping that they put on the Raiders. That was November the 1st. When asked how he felt during the game, George responded with, it doesn't feel very good. I wore 2 giant rib protectors for the rest of the season. It's just something you play with. You know, George left that game for just a few seconds. You know, George Kittle's a bad man. But that's why I said George Kittle's already put in them episodes that you do when you become a Hall of Famer, all right? I'm not, red and gold glasses, nothing, man. How many dudes be doing that? I don't care what team they play for. Briefly left the game. Our hero returned and had 4 catches for 108 yards and a touchdown. All that with the ribs that are hurting. And you know, if you've ever bruised ribs, I have. During martial arts training, I had bruised ribs before I went into a tournament, and all Master U says is to protect your ribs. So, you know, thing is, every time you move, you can feel a little tug or pull, a slight pain in the area. But if you're a real competitor, you can't stop. You keep on going. George Kittle just did just that. And now he's got a record for being one of the greatest tight ends in a single season of all time. He's going to build on that, all right? The schedule! All right. I'm ready. God, I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm going to tell you right now, fam. I'm going to go over the schedule with you, and you're going to do the same thing, make predictions tonight as to who you think we're going to win and lose. You know, it's have to capsulate it so we can get as many people in as we can, so you can't take all night to do it. But here's the thing, you know what I'm saying? The haters... I call them the non-believers. The non-believers who disguise themselves as the reality boys, they're going to be mad as hell at me because I'm about to tell you the truth about this schedule. Woo! Man! Hey, should I go over here? Should I do the schedule? I'm going to do the schedule first before I jump on here. Week 1, Tampa Bay at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. Get ready for an ass whooping. See, this team, here's what I'm going to base this on. I'm going to tell you which games may possibly lose. I ain't going to say lose, and I say may possibly lose. Tampa Bay is not one of them games. Tampa Bay is a team that's in serious flux right now. And if Kyle Shanahan, that offense is going to be ready to roll, I already know. It's about the defense. Depending upon how they look this year is going to determine how well we do. Because nobody's going to stop the 49ers from scoring. I'm just telling you the truth. 49ers are not going to be stopped from scoring. So if our defense comes to play, it's going to be rough on whoever we play. I don't give a damn who they are. You can put up any team on a pedestal you want to. The 49ers will kick that. Here, Tampa Bay, they're in serious trouble. We play the Jaguars. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's the Bengals. It looked like Jags. What do the Jaguars look like there? It looks like a Jaguar to me. That's a Bengal. Anyway, at Cincinnati, A.J. Green ain't what he used to be. I got a secondary that's going to cover that puppy like a blanket. You see, there's another thing I'm feeling confident about. I got a secondary that's very, very, very tough, all right? And my frontline defense, I expect special things from them this year. Not like we've been seeing in the past. Nothing like we've seen in the past. Take that as a win, too. Oh, they put the wrong logo. Okay, thank you. Okay, anyway, the Steelers versus. Are we at Pittsburgh? No, Pittsburgh's got to come to us. That's a whooping. You know why we're going to beat the Steelers? Number one, there's some issues. They ain't got the people they used to have. Remember when they had Le'Veon and AB out there killing people? They ain't got all that no more. And they was kind of looking beatable last week with AB. See, it's in decline. And in Levi Stadium, that's a whooping. 49ers are 3-0. We take a week 4 bye week. Now, here's the thing. What really bothers me about that bye week, you know, you and I both know the 49ers have a habit of losing after the bye week. I don't know what happens. I don't know. And this goes all the way back before we moved into Levi Stadium when things start turning really to mush. The 49ers in bye week. And who do we come back to? The Cleveland Browns. That's a whooping. I'll put it, as I say, that's a possible whooping. Damn it. If we just going to play the Browns before that bye week, maybe we'll break tradition this year. But Cleveland in Santa Clara, I understand it's prime time. Oh, heck yeah. And the Rams, the Rams game, okay, at L.A. All right, you know what? Rams lose that game. 49ers are 4-1. 4 with a possible 1. All right, because I don't know about Cleveland. I don't know if they're going to come out of that bye week and go ahead and play or not. Okay, that's fine. Playing Washington. At Washington, it's an East Coast game. It's a possible loss. Possible. All right, so that's 4-2. The Panthers, and this time we owe them bad boys because they got away last time we played them. That's 5-1. Well, then we got 2. That's 5-2. Week 8. All right, hey. And week 9, boy, I tell you what, you do you know how bad the 49ers go? Here's the thing, though. I don't know what Kyler Murray looks like, and I know he's not. We don't know if he's going. Yeah, he is. Kyler Murray will be a Cardinal quarterback, but that program won't be fully installed yet, and I got a feeling there's going to be some issues. And now the Cardinals, if they pull and kill Harry like I think they're going to do. You know what? Okay. I tell you what. I don't know nothing. I do know that I have a fear of Kyler Murray. I know some people say, man, Kyler Murray ain't all that, man. Y'all may be trying. I beg to differ, man. Anytime a kid can get a pocket to move like he can and extend play, it's a possible problem. Okay. We're playing that game at Arizona. Yeah, I'm going to say that's a possible, because that's a possible third loss. The Hawks in Seattle, that's a whooping. It's off the shoulders now. The Hawks ain't got enough to stop the 49ers now. Defensively, we have enough to stop them. 6. And again, the Cardinals, right after that, this time the Cardinals come to Levi, we'll have it all figured out. Kyle Shanahan will have that defense all figured out. They will be beaten. Green Bay, you're coming to San Francisco? That's a possible loss, only because I say the Packers could be rejuvenated. Aaron Rodgers is still there. And he may be fired up. His team may be fired. I don't know what they're going to do as far as they picked up some players. They're not going to be bad. That's a possible loss. Anytime you play Aaron Rodgers, it's a possible loss. I got to have respect for him. All right. The Baltimore Ravens at Baltimore. That's a possible loss. The Ravens defense is still kind of tough. But they lost a lot of people, didn't they? No. That's a win. I got 3 losses so far, right? And at Nolans, I don't like that game. I do not like that game. Oh, I don't like that game at all. That's a possible loss. That would be back-to-back losses. Oh, the Falcons Falcons got to come to us. That's a toss-up. That is a toss-up. Julio's getting a little older now, so don't expect Matty Ryan to fool Kyle Shanahan either. I like the 49ers' chances in that. If we're still fully healthy, the 49ers, the offense should completely be rolling by then. Timing should be exquisite, and the defense should be grisly. The Falcons are in trouble. Against the Rams in San Francisco, get ready, Rams, for a beat down. And a Hawks game. That's another toss-up in Seattle. Possible loss. But then again, if the 49ers have won as many games as I think they will, by that point, the momentum could be too much for the Hawks. And the Hawks may not have a formula this year, and paying Russell Wilson all that money, and Frank Clark is not happy because they lied to him, as he was telling Quan, and Quan will be back by then. You know what? Quan's liable to be back by week 8 or 9, if not sooner. I keep forgetting the fortitude that we potentially have in this team's defense. Here's the thing, fam. You cannot keep Kyle Shanahan and Jimmy G on the field too long. A team has a better chance if they sit down. But if you got them out there grinding out the clock and scoring points, 49ers have an excellent chance. Did I say I have a potential about 5 games, I think, to lose? I originally said 10-6 before we started this season. But this is that time of year when you can speculate because we don't know who we're going to draft. We don't know who else, anybody else is going to draft. We don't know the injury situation, how it's going to size up. Because last year we had plans, and look what happened to us, right? People have to stay healthy. Now, even if they do go down, they can't go down permanently like they did in the past. And now we got a new group in town that's going to try to keep the 49ers upright. And if they do go out, it doesn't have to be permanent. So I do like our chances with the schedule. I don't see any team on that schedule the 49ers can just get ran off the field by. I honestly don't. The Falcons potentially could. The Baltimore Ravens they got rid of all their people, so they're not even scary. The Rams are a joke and a fake, and I've said that since they first started that exodus of people leaving a few weeks ago, and people still try to say the Rams are potent. Yes, they're strong, but they're not as potent as they were, not nearly. And how close did we come to beating them in that I'm going back to you know what? Oh, I can't wait to play the Rams. I really can't. I want to see Weedle. They think Weedle's a better. Joyner was better than Weedle. I'm sorry. Weedle is not better than Joyner. And Clay Matthews, what's he going to do? I'm ready for this season. I'm so ready. All right, let me go. Let's go see what's going up here. All right, Daniel Serrano. He says, I like me some. You know what? I don't want to get into that with that group because there's nothing going on between us, but I can see that the people try to fuse it up. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with those people. But thanks, Daniel. Hey, listen, I appreciate every contribution, fam. I really do. So thank you so much. Wet Willie says, I say we go in 13-3 best case scenario and 7-9 worst case scenario. Wet Willie, I feel you on that, man. It's all about the health. It's always about the health of the 49ers for the last 2 years anyway. Pablo, Papi Pablo, XXXXXXX, Niners! Perry Howard, let's go 49ers beat Tampa Bay. We owe them from last year. Remember they got us when we was in meltdown mode, when Ruben was messing up the night before we came out, we looked flat, couldn't catch the ball, couldn't play no defense. It was just ridiculous. That ain't going to be the case this year. Ain't going to be no Rubenisms this year. Ruben! I'll never forgive you! Okay, let me try. We had Ruben again. RESQ4. Man, waiting for the draft is like me waiting for my girl to get ready. Takes a while, don't it? Michael Pennegar says, how come picture shows Jags when we play Bengals? I know. It's the wrong cat, right? It fooled me. I says, wait a minute. That does not look like a Bengal. NFL people need to get, somebody's going to get in trouble for that. Ferry's God, that's 11-5. I think I did too. Huh? Just cleared up on the matter. I'm sorry. Uh, strike everything I just said before I said face God. Okay. Anyway, Michael Pittigar says, and finishing the season in Seattle is a good thing. It is. Because you know what? You want the 49ers to be highly motivated going into the playoffs. What? What? Say what? No, I said it. Playoffs. You know, it's that time of year. It's okay to say it. It's okay. It's okay. Bob Money says, yo, 11-5. Local 49er fans, let's get ready to... Hello! Jeff Tan says, week 4 bye, we must collect wins early. End of schedule is difficult, but this could be a 10-plus win season, absolutely. Let me see that schedule one more time. Can we see that? Schedule. Is it more difficult to end toward the Eagles, Rams, Falcons, Saints? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It is heavier second half of the season. It is tougher. And last year it was up just the opposite. It was easier in the first half of the season. No, it was difficult in the first half of the season, and it got progressively easier. Oh! Edgar Castro, 13-3, because we got Nikki B. Edgar, thank you, Edgar. I'm telling you, if I appreciate it, really do. And Daniel says, Ronbo, the one and only United the Empire worldwide. We love you. Man, you look at Matty B. Matty B, if he's healthy, look what he looked like when he was hurt. The ankle was hurt. Matty B run for 45, 50 yards, come up the sideline. Oh, catch two guys, Matty going in the locker room. 10 minutes later, comes back on the field. Matt Breda's in back into the game, and there's a handoff to Breda. He's got daylight. He's got daylight. Breda breaks down the field for 10 yards, 15. A 10-plus win, absolutely. I'm sorry, I didn't see the notes. A 10-plus win season, absolutely. Okay, now I'm really confused. Okay. Giovanni Diaz says, since you in Cincinnati Niner fam, see you in Cincinnati Niner fam, let's go. Giovanni, you in Cincinnati, man? Hey. And Michael Bittigard says, I'm biased 16-0, baby. See, boy, the non-believers gonna be all over you, man. I'm like, they're worse. They all hate me. But 16-0, man, they'll be looking for you, man. Them people are scary, man. They'll come to your social media and just start bad-mouthing you. And Niner Rich says between 8 and 8, 9, 7. See, Niner Rich is one of those guys he don't believe. 8 and 8. With the team we got, 8 and 8. That's all we gonna do. Everybody else is a badass. We suck. This is why I always think, why isn't every team so good? I don't see none of them teams being all that good. Some of them are okay. I Packers, you know, some of them. Well, yeah, we got to stay healthy. I agree. Welcome, William Hermes. All right, let me go to the phone, and I will say hello. Hey, Dre.
Yo.
Dre.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Dre, I'm looking at the schedule, man. I know what was going to get, but the way it's lined up, I see one stretch where it could get tough. This is 11-5 team, provided we stay healthy. Dre, we got a defense now. It ain't like before. We didn't have no defense. I got a tough secondary. I got a frontline defense. If Quan Alexander comes back in 7 or 8, I got a hellified front. I mean, the middle of the field is taken care of. Yeah. I love what I see on this team. Dre, how you feeling, man?
Man, I feel like we'll split games with the Rams. I feel like we'll beat Cardinals both times. I ain't going with that, Kyler Murray shit. I can give a damn. And I feel like we'll split games with the Seahawks. So that means it'll be on us to have a better record than both of them. You know, it's always a hard play at Levi, and we edged it out this year with it's third and fourth stringers. You know what I mean? So I think we'll split those two series between the Rams and the Hawks. I think that the Steelers will be a close game, but we'll see what happens. I think the only games that we lose is one to the Rams, one to the Seahawks. The Steelers possibly. It'll still be the beginning of the season, so we'll
How you
still
feel
be
about
getting in the swing
Cleveland?
of things.
Cleveland after the bye week.
We're gonna beat the shit out of Cleveland.
That's the tough.
We're gonna
Dre,
beat the shit out of Cleveland.
that's the toughest
Bro,
team we
man,
play.
you can't just look at names, bro. I don't care about
That's
OBJ
I'm not.
and Jarvis
Their
Landry,
maturity,
bro. It's
their
man,
maturity
the
from last year. Even if they didn't have OBJ, they was gonna be
the
tough this year.
maturity. Baker Mayfield is a fucking imbecile. That dude's a fucking idiot. Like, come on, bro. Like Baker Mayfield versus Jimmy Garoppolo, and you gonna give it to this asshole? Are you serious?
I didn't give it to him. I think it's gonna be tough.
Come on, bro.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
No, man.
I like our chances.
I don't see what's so tough about it. They got rid of one of the best defensive backs in the league. That had only been in the league for a year. So I see Jimmy Garoppolo dropping bombs over the top of their defense all day.
You didn't talk me
into
it
anybody
already.
Else? Yeah, I mean, do you know any of their DBs except the one they traded to the Giants? I don't know none of them motherfuckers' names.
Well,
I can't name one.
They got Denzel Ward. Oh, you know what? Okay, here's the thing.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Denzel was a badass last year. But you know what?
Yeah.
And they got that big tight end, Njoku, that I wanted. And then
Njoku, he's not. Yeah. He's pretty good. I'll give it. They got some names over there, man. But when I look at leaders, Mayfield ain't no leader. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time before him and OBJ. Jarvis Landry fighting like girls in the cat house. You know what I mean?
I hope so.
So I'm not.
I hope to start before week 4.
I'm not too much ready for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too. And the only thing I don't like about our schedule is the bias kind of it's real early. I like to have bias later into the season.
Yeah, I know.
I just
so
don't
get
know
some
how
rest.
Yeah, man, we came off a horrible season. I thought that the teams who had better records had earlier buys, and the teams who had bad records would get the bye later into the season. So I don't know how that works, but that's the only thing I didn't like. But hey, check this stat out, Ronbo. Do you know that there's only 5 players besides the quarterbacks? These are 5 offensive players that had 8+ touchdowns in the last 3 seasons. You know who they are?
Who's that?
Devontae Adams, Antonio Brown, Ezekiel Elliott, Melvin Gordon, and our new boy Tevin Coleman. Did you know that?
Are you talking about receiving touchdowns?
No, receiving and rushing. All offensive purpose touchdowns. Yeah, Tevin Coleman, man. The new boy from the Atlanta Falcons.
And see, you know what? Jimmy G's actually, people go flame me for this, but I see Jimmy G's potential as a quarterback better than Matty Ice.
Yeah, man, look here, man. My whole thing is this. It's a lot of naysayers and it's a lot of doubters, you know what I mean? But my whole thing, the best thing that happened to us last year, it probably could have been Jimmy G not playing on the field, even though it came to an injury, but he got to sit down and analyze every game that we played. Yeah. He got to sit down and analyze the offensive line. He got to sit down and analyze all of his receivers and his tight ends, what their weak spots are, and he got to analyze all of the defenses that we will play. If you look at our schedule is basically the same schedule as it is last year, except for the Ravens. We didn't play the Ravens last year. It's basically the same schedule. So I know that Jimmy G knows that playoff like every wrinkle on the back of his hand right now, bruh. I mean, it's just gonna be a beautiful thing to sit down and watch, man. He knows that. He knows that playbook like the back of his hand, man. So, I feel good about this season. Like I said, the only thing I don't like is, we got the bye so early. But hearing that stat, that was shown on ESPN, and I did not know that Tevin Coleman is one of the only 5 players in the league to score 8+ touchdowns in the last 3 seasons. Man, that's a huge addition. Because I think we lost. Yeah, man, I think we lost 5 or 6 games by 5 points or less. So I mean, if you add 8 or more touchdowns, I mean, shit, that's 5 games. That's 9 and 7, baby.
And he's back with the coach that had something to do with that too. Yeah.
He back with the coach that drafted him. He back with the coach that drafted him, man.
So
if you look at it, he only been with us for 2 years. This is Kyle Shanahan's third year. So the first year he was in the league, he was with the coach that drafted him. It's something about, hey man, I'm just man, I'm really excited about this year. I'm really excited about this year.
This is somebody will get, and this is gonna be a blowout this year. I don't know which team. Last year was the Raiders, and we wasn't even ready yet for prime time. This year,
we're gonna blow out. We're gonna blow out the Bucks because they blew us out last year. Watch and see what I tell you. We're gonna put a whooping on the Browns, and we're gonna beat the shit out of the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? We need to get some get backs last year for what happened to us, man.
For that first
and I'm
year,
happy. I'm happy
back for the Panthers.
Yes, sir. yes, sir. And last year, we got robbed against the Packers in Green Bay. They gave them 2 pass interference calls that was bullshit in the last drive, and Aaron Rodgers threw that touchdown. So
the Packers come in looking anything like they did last year. That's a 49er blowout.
Man, look, man, we're gonna beat the shit out the Packers at home, man. So, like I said, man, I really don't read too much into names. You know what I mean? Because it's been a lot of NFL teams that had a lot of names, i.e. the Raiders when they had when they had Jerry Rice and all of them boys, you know what I mean? And they wouldn't got their ass whipped, man. I don't look at names.
It's true.
I don't look at names.
You gotta do that.
Yeah.
But Dre, we gotta stop, Dre. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'll be back tomorrow though. I can't stop now. I get started like just I'm loving it.
Yes, sir. Peace out. Peace out to the Niner fan, Big Show, Trez, you know what I'm saying, the tag team champions, all my boys, everybody.
All right, Dre. Have a good night,
all
fam.
Right, man. Yep.
Oh, God. Hey, Johnny Milner, man. What's up, man? One of the Niner fan 49ers are going 14-2. Only losses to the Saints and Seahawks. If they get Bosa, go Niners. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Tell you, fam. Don't let that defense come out there looking grizzly. Don't let it happen. I'll be right with John. I'm telling you, man, ain't nobody going to stop Kyle's offense. I already know that. Too much polish now. Too much installment of the program. So you figure the 49ers average 27 points a game is going to be a minimum for the 49ers. I don't care who they're playing. So you figure as long as that defense ain't out there giving up 35, the 49ers are in every game on this schedule. Every game on this schedule. What am I looking at? Hey, Peter Garvin, we going to whoop the Browns week 5 Monday night. I don't like after the bye week games. Why did they put us the Browns a week after before? First Ryder, right? None of that CP time today. Lord Jesus, let this brother be on time. He says, you got to start getting prepped earlier. You can't start getting your hair and makeup done. Fresh Ryder's been working me on the comments. I was already talking to him. I should have told him about CP time. And Cholo coming at 9-7. Cholo, you stand back and you watch the action, baby boy. 9-7 from who are the 7 teams supposed to beat us? Hey, that's all I want to know tonight. Who are the 7 teams going to beat us? And for those who say 8-8, who are the 8 teams that are going to beat us? Please share. Rich Hidalgo, what's up, fam? And Alonzo Westbrooks, what's up, fam? Niners! And hit that like button. Thanks, Alonzo. Bloodshot Eyes, what's up? What's up, fam? Salvador. But he says last name Ford, first name D, 2019, 49ers 13-3. I like that assembly of words. Oh, no, it ain't either. Rev? Well, let the Rev in.
Oh, yeah. He is back. First off, I want to give a shout out to the Niner fam, red and gold, worldwide, 365. Yeah. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the man Ronbo for giving us the platform to speak.
Thank you, fam.
Well, now that I got that out the way.
Yeah.
The Rev got some words for the fam. As I embrace the holy grail of the 49er Bible, fam, the Rev has this good thing to say. Seeing that the schedule has come out, we are all excited. The thing I'm going to first start off with is the health is going to be the issue. We stay healthy.
Always.
Listen, fam, when I tell you we stay healthy, it's going to be problems. That's the key to it. Second is, we're going to drop 28 points plus a game.
I see it easily.
We're going to drop. It's going to be hard for defenses to stop us from scoring.
Kyle
First
is
caller,
ridiculous.
the first caller made a real good point. And the three-headed monster we have in that backfield is going to be problems for a lot of teams. It's going to be problems for a lot of teams.
And then you add George.
Yes, Jimmy G has sat back, observed each game, studied that playbook, knows the ins and outs. It's going to be problems. But the thing that I am most stacked about 49er fam, listen to the Rev when I tell you, is this defense. This defense is bloodthirsty. There is blood in the water. We are coming at you.
Real muscle now.
You best believe every single down we are going to fight. We are going to hit, claw, scratch, do whatever it needs to do. Now, onto the schedule. I personally want to see a 10-win season. That's what I want to see. I want to see a 10-win season, and this schedule completely shows me that we can have a 10-win season. I don't care about who we get in the draft right now. I just care about us getting on this field, producing, and staying healthy. I don't fear no team on this schedule. I'm sorry, fam. We do not fear nobody in this league. There's a reason why we don the red and gold. There's a reason why we are established greatness. So with that being said, Tampa Bay, your ass is grass and we are the lawnmower come week 1. Best believe I tell you that. Your ass is grass and we are the lawnmower. And we ain't no zero turn. We going straight forward and straight back on that ass. Week 1. The Cleveland Browns, well, you're brown, so you're shit. So I'm not worried about it.
I would have thought that connection.
The Carolina Kitty Cats, once again, after you play us, you're going to need to change the kitty litter because you're going to be shitting and pissing a hell of a lot because we are coming after you. So it's all about us keeping that mental focus and we're staying together as a team. And I sense that and I see that. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to come back he's going to come back fierce. And I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. We are going to come back this season. We're every game, you best believe, just like Ray Lewis said, I put my pants on the same way, I put my pads on the same way, I put my helmet on the same way. But when that clock starts, you best believe we are coming to play. Offensively, we are going to be sick. We are going to be my OMG. We are going to be sick. We are going to be sick. Fuck the Rams. The Rams are a joke. They've always been a joke. They proved that in the Super Bowl. So I'm not worried about them. You barely beat us. So we came back and beat you and set an NFL record on your ass. So we ain't even worried about the damn Rams. Only thing I care about is getting into this division. You know what I'm saying? We fight in our division because fighting in our division is going to make our playoff spot, plain and simple. So we have to stay on top of our division. We got to get division wins. Other than that, a 10-win season, I'm putting word to it. I'm blessing on it. My hand is on this 49 Bible fan. We're about to do some amazing effing things. And I'm here to tell you, in the words of the nature boy, in order to be the man, you got to beat the man. And goddamn it, the NFL about to find out that San Francisco 49ers, we are going to be that man. We're going to be world champions. We are going to do it. And that's how we do it, because the power in everything that we have in us as Niner fans is going to show in that stadium each and every single Sunday. So with that being said, Ronbo, I thank you. I feel good. I feel so good. I just want to slap somebody. It's gonna happen, Sam.
Glad I'm not standing next to Red, boy. He'd have to slap somebody. Oh, I have to duck.
It's coming. It's coming. Rombo, just keep it up, man. This season, I feel good. I feel confident about it. Everybody be safe, be blessed, be cool. Rep your colors, the red and gold. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Whew. Rombo, can you send me out with a Niners?
I can do it.
Shaka Laka style. Just.
Niners! What a rev.
Now, the congregation of the 49er church, everybody stand up and say, amen. Rev loves y'all. I am out. Let's go. Red and gold. That's what we about, baby. That's what we about.
All right, Rev. Come on back tomorrow night, Rev, and hold another congregation.
No, I got more. Part 2 is coming tomorrow. Part 2 is coming tomorrow.
All right, Rev.
All right, peace.
Oh, man. And where am I at here? Fellows! Fellows 808, what's up, fellows? Ain't seen you in a while. Of course, it's that time of year where we're supposed to see you, right? And the man Jot, the myth, the legend. I feel like I'm watching Game of Thrones. Saints are going to be extra motivated. Saints are going to be extra motivated after the NFL rigged it. I know. I'm going to tell you the truth. If there's a team that I'm scared of in this schedule, it is them. Oh, my God. But you know what? Breeze, he loses a little bit each year, it seems. Let me see what he looks like this year. Because I got a feeling Verrett and Sherm, okay, we'll see. And Coach says, you doing fair? All right, Coach. And let's see. That's TNY. Said it in Tenlith. 5-10, 11-5, playoff bound, baby. Niners! Ernest Vasquez. Hey, Jimmy looks like he's working and keeping in shape from his press conference, don't he? Boy, if there's anybody that's serious this year, it's the 49ers. Last year we were robbed. That team was an 8-8 team no matter what anybody says. The year before that, trying to install a program, getting your franchise quarterback in. This year the 49ers says, shh. We're going to make this season ours. They got the mind that they need behind Kyle Shanahan. There ain't no defense can stop Kyle Shanahan. If the defense, I'm telling you right now, if that defense has to play, look out, man. Look out. Canada 49er fan, hey, what's up? Said, hey, just got my tickets to opener in Tampa. Have a good time. Hey, you toward the East Coast, East Coast. What's in the East Coast? Oh, Toronto and those places, huh? 49ers, 12-4. That's what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ, my game 10-6 or 11-5 for me. Yes! And Gibster, 9-7 or 10-6 for me. I'm expecting some setbacks. For what? Injuries, maybe. I don't think we answer every hole we have. I didn't really know we had any holes. Hey, but we do. There's still a question at the wide receiver. You know what I want to know, though? Who the 49ers going to pick up as a wide receiver in the second round? The safety, I'm not calling that a hole yet. The corners, that's an all-pro combination. I got to see, though, who's going to play the safety.
Nobody has tickets.
Since day one, yeah. Can you mute that background for me?
We don't even know where
What is it, the air?
No, you got. There it is. I thought you had a television player or something. Yeah, it is. It's bleeding into your mic since day one. Whatever sound that is that you're standing around, it's coming into your mic lighter than you are. Silence. There it is.
Can you hear me?
You see, since they went, maybe you can move to another. Are you at a place where that's in your background?
No. We're going to church right now, that's why.
Okay.
I'm in a car with
Oh, you're in the car. You're in the car?
Yeah, that's why.
Somebody's playing the radio. Okay.
If not, if I lose my spot, I won't hear from you next week.
Listen, I tell you, go ahead. It seems like it's got a little quieter in your background. Go ahead, if we could hear it. If
Well,
it gets too much, I'm gonna.
you're gonna be on later. Just try to stay on a little bit later. And as soon as we're out, you call back probably like around 8:30.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. What do you say? You call back? You'll call back later?
Yeah, like at 8:30 I'll be off, or close
Oh,
to
okay.
9.
You are okay. So you are at work. Okay. Yeah. No. We'll definitely. It's probably 8:30. I can see that. I can see that kind of easily. So yeah. All right. We'll see you then.
Okay.
All right. We shall reserve a place for Since Day One. He comes back at 8:30. We'll get him back in because he was in earlier. All right. Since Day One. See you in a bit. All right. And is it the? I love it. It's the jeweler. Could that be Sean the jeweler?
What's going on,
I get
man?
to put it. It's the jeweler. Sean.
How you doing, brother?
Hey,
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, man. How you doing, man? Because I'm all pumped up myself, man. I'm looking at this schedule. I don't know what I was expecting from the schedule, but it doesn't appear to be as scary as it was last year, especially toward the second half, except for Drew Brees' ass is in there. And Drew is, well, him and Rodgers, you got to respect him. They could be in a wheelchair. You still got to respect him. Them some old gunfighters, Sean. Them boys, man, they're scared. So.
Yeah, those guys know they know how to play the game, and they know how to use more mental than physical. Not saying that they're not physical guys, but those guys know how to, really pick you apart if you fuck around and slip up.
And that's all you got to do, too. Slip up.
Hey, man, I want to address something about this bye week. Being our history with injuries the last 2 years, traditionally, I don't like the early bye week.
I agree.
But this year, I gotta say, I like the early bye week because it seems like in the last, a lot of our guys get banged up early, and then it just lingers. You know what I mean, for the rest of the season, and they get a little bit healthy for the bye when it comes up. But for this one, I think it's good, especially for the guys that are coming off injuries. They get the bye week a little early, so they're not, diving into week 8 or week 9. Waiting for the bye then. So I think this early bye week is going to benefit some of the guys that are coming in with injuries. I honestly think it's going to be good for us. Traditionally I don't like this. It's a real early bye, but looking at based off injuries, a lot of our injuries have come early in the season. You know what I mean? So it kind of gives us, I don't want to say an escape, but it lets these guys get a little bit of rest. You know what I mean, in the beginning, especially because, coming off the injuries, they're coming right into the season. They're going into the season. They're not having a bye until week 8 or week 9. A lot of these guys are liable to fucking get hurt again. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of liking this early bye. Let these guys get their feet wet these first few games, get a little break. Now it's gonna be tough for the second part of the second half of the season, but at least we know that they've had that rest. We've seen them with their feet wet or their beak wet, however you want to put it, and then we can see them go ahead and roll for the rest of the season. I mean, it really didn't upset me this early bye week. You know what I mean? It really didn't upset me because I actually liked it for the simple fact that these guys can come in, get their feet wet a little bit, and then they can go ahead and rest up a little bit.
And and Sean, I just want to add to that. Maybe that bye week late in the season, maybe it kills momentum. Of the couple of times that we went into the bye week looking good, we came out looking like crap. So maybe maybe some advantages to this. You need to change up anyway, Sean. There's something about the 49ers, they can't play no ball after the bye week. I don't know what that is, but this has been going on for ever since Harbaugh and everybody else. So. This could be the year, since they move it up early, maybe they can get that out of their system and just stop with that psychological madness and come on back and play ball like you did before the bye week,
Right. No, for sure. And like I said, go ahead and get that out the way, man. Just go ahead and get it out the way. And I think based off of our injury history these last few years, I think this bye couldn't be at a more perfect timing. I mean, honestly, it's just how I feel about it. I know a lot of guys, I see them on the chat that they're not happy about the placement of the bye, but based off of our injury history, man, this could actually work out for us. It really could.
Gives Quan Alexander another week. I wish Quan would be ready
Yes.
week 1 because that is a madman. I wish he was ready. Dang.
Right.
But they're not really
Right.
sure if
Right,
he's going to
right.
be ready. We'll see. Man.
Right. I mean, I think their schedule is a lot tougher than what people think, Ronbo. You know what I mean? I really do. I think their schedule is a lot tougher than what people think. I know some people are trying to compare it to other people's schedules, but this schedule, I mean, look, a lot of these teams that we got in the schedule, man, they're going to be looking for fights this year. You know what I mean?
They'll get one too.
Obviously, we got the Rams twice. Obviously, we got Seattle twice. That's enough to scare any other team in the league. To have to play Seattle twice and the Rams twice. That's enough to scare any team in the league. Okay? And then we got the Saints. And then we got I know a lot of people are sleeping on the Browns.
I ain't.
Look, I'm not a guy that's looking.
Boy, I'm worried about that team.
Man, they got a lot to prove. They got a chip on their shoulder. You know what I mean? They got a chip on their shoulder, and we can't sleep on the Browns. I know one of the callers was like, man, I can't name one DB on their team. That don't mean shit, bro. That don't mean shit. There's a lot of people in the league that can't name none of the receivers on our team. You know what I'm saying?
They'll be naming him next year, Sean. They will name him next season, though, because when Dante Pettis has his breakout year, a lot like George Kittle, I'm gonna be saying, see that?
Right.
I told y'all. See, I'm looking forward to that.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be that game. Obviously, I'm gonna be looking at all the games regardless. But Seattle games for sure, Rams games for sure. That Saints game, I'm shutting it. The whole world is being cut off when it comes to that game. I can't wait to see that fucking game. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a good game. But
that's gonna be the litmus test too, as to how good that defense is. You're right. That game above all games we play, that will test the defense. Yeah. Are Sherm and Verrett gonna be the shutdown corners that we think they're gonna be? Is Jimmy Ward going to be that guy? Is the frontline defense going to be so smothering that Breeze is going to be like really having to hustle up? If that happens, they're not going to stop Kyle. I really, this is going to be interesting. So, yeah.
No, you're a mind reader. That's exactly where I was going with it, man. That's exactly where I was going with it. So, hey, man, I'm not gonna take up too much time. I know you got some people, but this season, for some reason, about this season. And this schedule, I'm excited, man, because there's a lot going on this season. Oh. There's a lot going on. If you actually go game by game and look at the situation, the defenses that we're playing, the quarterbacks that we're playing, the fronts that we're playing, it's going to be exciting. This is the type of schedule that really tests who we are. It really does, especially the later half of the season. Man. And I'm gonna say this. Hey, Ronbo, you know we got 2 buys. We got 2 buys this season. You know that, right?
Which one?
We got 2 buys.
No.
We got the I think it's the week 4 buy and the buy in the playoffs, baby. Here we go.
I knew it was a punchline. All right, Sean. Let me see you tomorrow, man.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And the 9 of faithful, man. I love the faithfulness. Over and out.
There he is, Sean the jeweler. All right, let's rush on over to Justin. Justin, what's up? Oh,
how you doing?
Oh, wait. Let me check. Daniel Serrano has an announcement to make. He just got his Niner. Daniel, you got a Niner what tattoo? I hope that's not what you had. Oh, Daniel, you didn't put that on your. Daniel, no! You got to go back, man. Take that NATION off of there. Oh, my God, no. Okay, he must be kidding. You got Niner Empire, right? Of course, if they charge you by the letter, Empire, is that more letters?
Oh, you can't do Niner Nation. You can't do Niner Nation on yourself.
Don't say it.
That is not going to fly.
Wait, Kenny says
12-4.
12-4 lost to the Cardinals.
Off all the Raider fans, and then they're going to be like,
I know. Wait, hold on, just wait. Wait, hold on a second. Kenny says 12-4 lost to the Cardinals, Seahawks, Saints, Browns. Oh, see, can you think about the Cardinals like I am? I don't know. Let's see what they look like because we owe them 2 beatdowns from sweeping us last year. Thanks, Kenny, for the hey, Daniel, guys, thanks for the contributions. And Daniel also says, Fox News reports man named Rudy arrested at local mall for kissing Michael Sam poster while naked. Oh my God, we're hitting below the belt. Thanks, Daniel. Hey, Justin, come on in here, man.
Yes, sir. All I'm saying is I like our schedule, but we gotta beat the Cardinals. Last year that pissed me off so much that we lost to the pathetic Cardinals. We should have been 6-10, not freaking 4-12, 6 we need to beat the Cardinals to redeem ourselves.
Because
we
the thing
really
is,
do.
I think Mullins, I think he would have beat the Cards both times, But CJ, he just. Why ain't mad at CJ? But I wish, God, Kyle, he stayed with CJ as long as he could. But as a coach, you didn't have faith in your players. But Nick was clearly the better player, and Kyle should have seen that.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anyway, you know what?
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. It's. I think after week 3, you should have been like, okay. Hey, week 5 at least, been like. Week 5, he should have been like, okay, let's turn it over with Nick. But
let's give Nick a shot.
And he can't go. He kept going. I think the most important game for us right now is to beat the Seahawks in Seattle. That is the most important. I think that's to me that's the most important.
Right. It's like a drug.
I think
you got to get off that drug. Seattle should not just automatically beat the 49ers every time we go into the clink. You're right. That should be priority 1. You get that monkey off your back, then there's no telling what's going to happen next.
Yeah, you got to. Not only will it benefit the 49ers, it'll benefit the 49er empire, because then they'll be like, okay, they're back to winning, back to the old days where they were winning, kicking butt every single time, and they need to work on tackling. That's one thing they need to work on: tackling. That is.
I think this new coaching staff. I think with Kosturek and also Chris Kiffin, I think between the two of those guys, I think that's going to be changing. They'll address that, pretty sure. Because you got some hardcore defensive line coaches now.
And at this point, I don't really care if we get Bosa or anybody. I'm just wanting to win. That's all I want to win. Just win. Mm-hmm. And at this point, because we really need to win, and we need to we need to win weeks. We need win at least. I'm not taking any more 8 or 8 or 9-7. No more. We got to be at least over 10 games. At least 10 or 11 games. No 8-8, 9-7. That's not going to cut it for me.
And we have the people in place that should be very easy. Not easily done, but it is potentially easy to do. The 49ers, there's no reason now that they got that defense ball. You got your edge rusher now. It's even Buck says that we should be a lot more dominating now that we got an edge, D forward on the edge. It's one of the quickest steps I've ever seen. So, that's going to make a huge difference in that defense. So that was step 1 right there.
The only thing I'm worried about is the secondary. That's the only thing.
Why?
That's the only word.
But why? What?
Because
the injuries?
For free safeties, they're strong safeties. Because I get Ferret and Sherman can be, but what if they the secondary help where the safety can back up the cornerbacks? That's what I'm worried about. That is my main concern, because I don't trust Colbert after last year, because he did good his first year.
Those guys got something to prove this year.
Oh God.
Yeah. You know what though? I got a feeling Jimmy's going to be okay as long as he stays on the field. Now wait a minute. Let me correct you about that, about the box safeties. If Kwaski T is not ready, did you see Marcel Harris last year? Did you see anything about him?
He's better than Kwaski.
But did you see anything weak about Marcel Harris?
No, he got off. He's big, and he even got more muscular than last year. There's nothing weak.
That's what I'm saying. So the box is taken care of, and I'm talking about the linebacking crew. As soon as Quan gets back, that's a tough group. We'll see, because Kwaski's gonna come in fired up now. So, but if that be the case, if he beats out Marcel, I'm sure the coaches ain't gonna play no favoritism. If he beats out Marcel, I mean, you a bad dude. Kwaski beats you out. He's even badder. So we win anyway. So I'm not worried about that box safety.
I'm really. I just think we like last. I think we need to work on getting turnovers like crazy because we only had 7 last year. Only 7. We should have that up for this year because we have a good edge rusher. We have good cornerbacks in Verrett and Sherman. It should turnovers and pass rushers. We should have more We should have at least 14 turnovers on the defensive side.
And remember, you got enough pressure up front now that Verrett and Sherman will be even more effective. That's what I'm looking at. And see, that's why there's going to be more turnovers.
There's no excuse. There is no excuse. We should at least have by the end of time, and we need to stay healthy. We need to stay healthy. Oh, we really need to stay healthy.
After the bye week, that's the biggest opponent right there. Health. God.
We need to stay healthy. Right after the bye week, we either crumble or we get injured. Like it's one of those two. It's not like, oh, this happened. It's always one of those 2 options. It's like we can't win. We can't win.
Losing 2 and 3 dudes at a time. I mean, last year was just a joke. I mean, Jerick McKinnon goes down. Jimmy follows immediately. And we got Matty B running out there with 1 leg. Oh my God, where is Garcon? He ain't playing. Oh my God. But week 8, what happened to George Kittle? He's patched him up, put him back out there. Oh man, Dante Pettis, where are you? Oh, so just
there was breaking. Did you happen to see NFL Network's coverage yesterday? Apparently the Cardinals head coach what his name is Kingsbury.
Kingsbury,
yeah. He really wants to draft Murray.
No, you know what?
The managers got to prove it.
Kingsbury, they might as well quit faking. The NFL front office does not appreciate that they ruin the drama, but they might as well just go ahead and give it up. Hey, Justin, we really got to go though because it's gonna get late. I'm gonna run out the East Coast. I'll be back tomorrow, though, fam. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, Justin. Have a good night.
You too.
And there's Curtis McLaren. Thanks, Curtis. He says if we stumble early, week 4 bye gives the coaches a chance to reevaluate and adjust. Then bench any bad players before we lose too many good games. The started unit, that front line, defensive line, a rotation, there's no bad players. Fam, don't let Solomon Thomas come in and have some game this year. Woo! Hey, James, come on in, man.
Snap. Hey, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
James, I'm telling you, the season's about to get underway, man. I knew I was trying to contain myself before now, but I'm telling you right now, I can't wait till the weather starts getting cooler and cooler. We ain't even had summer yet. I'm waiting for the weather to get cooler. Then I know the season's about to start. Shoot. 12 weeks of summer ain't even happened yet. I'm talking about cooler.
Definitely, it's something. I mean, I was just taken in by the callers this evening, and everything that they spoke on, and it really feels good to have that drive of momentum when we're not looking for anything less. We're not taking no less than 10, 12 wins. Not taking no less than that. We're tired of being somebody's issue, a team that's been talked about like an old rusty can up in a corner or something.
Water running out of it because of the holes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, a lot of them naysayers and haters of our players. Okay, I'll say it just like this: we got 5, we went to 6, and left 1 out there. We got 5 in Levi. Got room for 5, 15, maybe 25 more. But the bottom line is, one thing I thought about too, Ronbo, that's in history. I don't know if you're aware of it or not. Do you know how powerful the 72 Dolphins were with Don Shula and one of the greatest concepts he had in football at that time? He had a 3-back system,
Wait, what? And three backs. I thought you said something about a sister. I said, what?
No.
3-back system. Is Mercury Morris, Jim Kick,
Morris,
and Larry Zonka. Yeah.
That was the 3. And believe me, they would dink and dunk you the first half of the game. Second quarter, they start running Mercury a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
a little
Get
bit
that
of Jim
crazy
Kick, a
speed.
little bit of Larry Zonka. But in that second half, defenses were sucking wind, man, because they couldn't stop them. It was like every other play, it was a screen out the backfield to Mercury Mars. Pick up 7 yards. Now you got a 2nd and 3. They bring in the hammer, Larry Zonka. He picks up 12 yards on the play. Straight halfback dive. Guy was what, 6'2", 6'2" or 6'3", 230 something pounds.
Well, you know, Zonk,
Yeah, Zonk.
was he only 230? Because he looked bigger.
I don't know. He could have been bigger than that. Maybe I got it wrong, but I just know one thing. He was listed as a running back that played football like he was a fullback and a running back, all in one. Yeah, and they slaughtered teams, man. And here we are in this new given era. Here we are with Kyle Shanahan with 4 multiple backs that he could play in one game. I don't think he'll take it to that extreme. I don't think.
No, because you know what, it expands the playbook probably too much. But you're right, he can use them 3.
And the thing is, that we have to realize too that he's looking at that backfield saying, "Listen, Tevin Coleman, I drafted him. Okay, I signed McKinnon and free agents. Matt Breida, we never expected Matt to be what he's turned out to be. And knowing that through it all, they still got Mostert as well as Jeffrey Wilson Jr. You know, but I mean, just in a game with those 3, McKinnon, Breida, and Coleman, man, you know, I could just see defenses like tapping helmets out, like, "Hey, man, nah, man, they you know, you need to bring another defense on the field because we can't keep up with them right now."
All that
Just
speed.
can't.
And 2 of them are multi-dimensional out there. I'm talking like if you put you got Jerry McKinnon and Tevin Coleman on the field at the same time, what the heck are you gonna do? Look how they're lining up. Coach, time! You know.
Now it gets extremely worse when, say, one of those get motioned out to a side of the quarterback where like Dante Pettis and Richie James are on the same side. Okay, and Coleman or McKinnon gets motioned out from the backfield. Now the defenses just realize, wait a minute, now this guy dropped into, he just went from a running back to a receiver. And I'm telling you, that's how you kill him, man. And
I know. There's no way to guess what's going to happen. And you still got Juice out there, James. Where you going to line him up at? See, I love all of them. I got 3 OWs on the field at the same time.
I'm trying to tell you, and it's just so much scheme by Kyle Shanahan, because I'm telling you, there has not been a football team that have had a set of backs with these different type of skill sets that all fit into the offense that the head coach is running. And now we have it in Santa Clara. I believe, I'm going to tell you the truth. I know some people might be saying, you know, I don't think you should actually go that far to say, but I'm going to say it like this. I believe we could average close to 200 yards a game rushing with all those backs.
And don't forget, James, you know, we're not giving any love or respect to George Kittle and the breakout season of Dante Pettis. You got Marquise Goodwin running down the field scaring everybody to death. This offense is designed, now if Kyle has all those guys at the same time, you got Juice running around in the middle, and there's Selleck all by himself.
And one thing you can definitely believe, Kyle Shanahan believes in developing. And you can kind of see it like there's a makeup coming up with Richie James, I'm telling you.
Hey,
because
James, you're right. We got to stop here though. We'll continue with the lineup and the roster and how it applies. Let's do that tomorrow, boy. Because I tell you, I
sure
love this
tomorrow?
person.
You mean Friday?
I ain't waiting until Friday. I'm coming back Friday too, but I'm coming back tomorrow. I see the schedule. I can't calm down. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. No doubt. All right, man. Well, thank you for
Thank
what you
you,
do.
James.
Niner Empire, Niner for life, and
Oh, James, you forgot to put a period on that sentence. All right, I didn't know if he's done. I didn't want to interrupt. Hey, Jay, come on in, Jay.
Rambo.
Jay, how you doing, man?
Oh man, I want to bring it back.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man. Well, hey, Jay, let me say something to Cowboy fans. Cowboy fans, man, what is y'all doing in here today, man? Cowboy fans in here running smack. You know, here's the thing, Jay. Russell Wilson just got paid grand theft dough, right? You think Dak Prescott, should he be asking for $35 million a year? I'd let him go in a heartbeat. I said, boy. So Cowboy fans, you got your own problems. Step off. Hey, but go ahead, Jay.
13-3, because we got Jimmy G.
I like that. I was getting ready to boogie on into that one.
Really?
Jay, did you see the schedule?
Oh yeah.
Tell you, man.
I don't fear none of them teams.
Yeah, I see the Saints are worrisome. You know, we got our division because everybody, and you know what? It's not about those Rams and the Hawks being better than the 49ers. It's about the familiarity. Everybody knows everybody real well now. So, you know, anything can happen in those games. But the Cardinals are still trying to get Kyler Murray acclimated. Kyler Murray could be the baddest quarterback next to Jimmy G in the division. No, I don't like him. He scares me.
Probably.
Yeah, see.
Because golf is garbage.
Yeah. Garrett,
Yeah, so.
that's why I know they're going to scare his butt to death this year. The defensive line go kill him, and when he does go to throw the ball, there'll be somebody waiting. I'm looking forward to that.
And Gurley can't run.
And Gurley can't. See, that's what people are thinking. They're still trying to make out like the Rams are so proud. Gurley's got a problem with his knee. They lost Sue. They lost Joyner. They picked up Clay Matthews. Ain't nobody scared of Clay Matthews. Weedle? How old is Weedle now? Come on, man. That ain't the same Rams team.
They about to juice Clay Matthews up.
They're going to have to. And they lost a couple offensive linemen. That offensive line was what they was working on. I'm telling you, man, I ain't worried about the Rams. Let me see the first game. If we beat the Rams the first game, that's going to be a sweep. Telling you, I ain't scared of no Rams.
Oh, yeah. Rams. Ain't even scared of the Seahawks, for real. I mean, once we get Jimmy right, as long as he stay healthy, that offense is going to take off.
Mm-hmm. And Jay,
it ain't no doubt about it. Especially soon we trade back and draft DK. You know what I mean? He's going to take that offense to another level.
I wonder if the 49ers going to draft a wide receiver. Whoever they're going to get, it's going to have to be in the second round, because after that, it's just...
Second round? Nah. We going first round. We ain't even. We gonna get. It's too many DNs in this draft. We can get Ferguson or somebody. Second round. We trading back, getting picks.
You think we're trading back in?
Oh yeah, and Kyle won his Julio, man. Is
a Julio really in this? You look at DK as being a Julio.
Yeah, you go check out. You go check out Julio rookie highlights. All he ran was fly routes, post, and slants. That was it. Calvin Johnson. All he ran was fly routes, post, and slants as a rookie. They gonna develop as that's what Cal supposed to be, this offensive genius mind. You can't see that 6'4", 230. What Cal loves? Cal loves speed. 4-3-3 wide receiver. You can't make him into a superstar and you an offensive genius?
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on. You got me talked into it. I've been worried about DK, but you know the way you put it, is that how Julio started?
Yeah. Go watch who, because they got a. I watched a video on YouTube. They break down his highlights every year.
There must be some footage of Julio when he first started. I'm gonna go check that out.
Yeah, it was pretty good. You know, all he ran was flies, posts, and slants. And that speed, that's the one thing about this NFL. Speed kills. We watch corners in this NFL. We had corners on our own team. These dudes can't cover. We gotta stop talking like all the corners in the NFL is Jalen Ramsey. No, it's not.
Ain't that the truth?
We got a bunch of bum corners out here.
And we got two of the best in the league playing with us now.
Oh yeah.
So we
do, man.
Yeah.
About time.
Ain't it the truth?
Boy, I used to say that for years. Like, when can we get a corner, please?
We may have two of the best in the league. Seriously, if if Verrett can stay healthy, because you already know about Sherm. I got a feeling Jimmy Ward's gonna play up to the competition. He ain't gonna be made to look bad. If Jimmy can just not get hurt.
Rambo.
Yo.
Rambo. We talking about Jimmy Ward, man. Jimmy Ward. Come on, man. He's a special teams player, come in third down, look. Come on, this Jimmy Ward. He's a good tackler.
Jackson called him a special teams player. Okay, so you gonna put a safety? You gonna draft a safety, or you gonna let Colbert play? What you gonna do? Put Kwaski T back there.
We gonna get
Nasser. How you gonna do? You traded back into the first round, and you picked up DK, and you still gonna get Nasser?
No. We didn't trade back in the first round. We traded that number 2 pick. We not getting both. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. You trade down and get extra picks.
We trading down.
And now you can get these DK and Nasser.
Look. Yeah, and look, this is the NFL draft. Somebody always trades. Somebody always trading up. It always happens.
Yeah.
Every year we go through the same thing.
Hey, but
ain't
Jay,
nobody
gonna
trade up.
Jay, we got to stop. We got to talk about this tomorrow though, because it's gonna take a boatload of picks to get that number 2. But anybody gonna play that? But we'll see. All right, Jay. Good stuff.
Maybe 2 first rounds, or first and the
that's
second.
A boatload.
And the second next year.
Strip the Rams, Giants naked, but I don't believe they want to work with the 49ers. But we'll see. Ty, bring it back tomorrow, Jay. Let's continue with this. All right.
All right. Good night, Niner Empire. Good night, Rambo.
Good night, Jay.
Already. Niner!
Well, he got it down. I loved it. Jay!
Already.
Night, Jay. Let's go check out Big Homie and them. Big Homie. Boy, I got Rams Nation in here, boy. Y'all be messing. Y'all, they scared. That's why they're Dallas Cowboys. I see y'all, man. Seahawks up on here. Y'all welcome, man. Y'all, I know you boy in here running. Y'all you can get your ass whooped this year. Y'all know it, don't you?
Ronbo.
Yay! Hey, is that Big Homie? Big Homie.
What's up, Ronbo? Man, what's going on, big dog?
Oh, man, I'm looking at the chat, man. We got everybody in the NFC up in here running smack. I'm telling you, man, people scared. Big Homie, they're scared, man. And they're talking now, trying to get the game on now. It's too early. Boy, I can't wait till the season starts. Big Homie, you've seen the schedule, right?
I seen the schedule, Ronbo.
Were you impressed with anybody but us?
Well, I'm never impressed with nobody but us, my brother. But look, Ronbo, this is what I think, man. I'm gonna say all this, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think our record's gonna be, right? So,
right.
I think it's a tough schedule. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a tough schedule because
Saints is in it.
Again,
I'm worried about them and Rodgers.
Exactly. You got the Saints. You got the Saints in New Orleans. You got Rodgers. Okay.
You got to come to us
now,
this year.
I know. That's true. Now I know. We don't really care about them weak ass Rams, and we don't really care about them.
I'm serious.
But you got to be honest now as a fan, and you got to be real with yourself. Now we got to play them twice a year.
Okay, but look at that roster from what it was the last 2 years. They got Talib's I'm gonna go down any minute ass over on one side. They got Marcus, who's on the other side, who Kyle's gonna exploit the whole game. Yeah. You got Nagamak and Sue in the middle. We're coming through the middle. And they
That's true.
they
That's
got
true.
2 offensive linemen that left. You got Gurley running around there on trying to run down the field with a walking stick. I'm telling you right now, that team does not scare me.
I hear you, Ronbo. I do. I feel you. And look, I actually agree because I don't think Weddle is what he once was.
Right,
You know,
they
I
lost
think
Joyner.
come on now, look, if we use our speed and we throw our speed at Weddle, he can't react like he used to. We got too much speed. But here's the problem, big bro. The problem is not necessarily the players on the list. It's the fact that they're familiar with us. That's the thing. They know everything we like to do.
Yeah, that's one thing.
You know what I mean? So it don't. Yeah, and it don't matter who they really got out there. As long as they're serviceable, they're gonna be a problem. So I say all that. Okay. Then we also underestimate. So we not only underestimating our division. We not only underestimating, the Saints and the Packers. We also underestimating our own health, Ronbo. I know everybody keeps saying.
Oh, don't say it.
I know. Hear me out now. Hear me out. I know everybody keeps saying, if we can remain healthy, we got to be real. We are gonna face some injuries. Period. Point blank. It's just how many are we gonna face? You know what I'm saying? And we got to keep it real. So I say all that to say I still think we're gonna be 10-6, Ronbo.
Okay.
10-6.
All right.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Okay, because you got 4 of those games, within our division rivals. Okay, we might, whatever. I could chalk that up. And then 1 or 2 games are gonna be fluke games we should have won.
Yeah, right. You have to have those. That's true.
Exactly. So I'm seeing us at 10-6, which is still landing us in a wild card spot at minimum. Come on now, and we're gonna make the playoffs, Ronbo. We're gonna make the playoffs this year.
Yes,
we are. We are.
But you know what? It's about the health. If I just don't lose my franchise quarterback, I can work with guys who next man up it applies then. You can't next man up your quarterback. Especially at your franchise quarterback. Everybody else can next man up. Because like you see Kwasky, if something happens to Kwasky, I got Marcel Harris. If something happens to Jimmy, okay, and everybody, but Jay just called Jimmy the third down back, and he plays defense.
Which Jimmy though? Okay, Jimmy Ward. Now fuck that. Look, I'm trading Jimmy Ward on Madden right now as we speak. Damn it. Get him out of here. I just sent him to the Chargers for a pick. Okay.
Who are you gonna get to play safety? For some reason.
Well, look. You got a lot of them, man. You got Adderley. We're not going to get Adderley. I'm just going to chalk it up because we're not moving. We keeping that number 2. But, I really like Juan Thornhill. You know what I'm saying? And
I do too, out of Virginia. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I really like Thornhill. I think he's a second, third round guy. He could fall anywhere.
Can you get him in the second, third? Can you get him in the third round? They say he should be there for the second round.
He's definitely going to be there for the second round. Now, I honestly think we might, actually look at offensive lineman in the second round, to be honest. But I would hope we could draft a Thornhill, or what's that other guy's name? Thompson, I think. Maybe might fall to the second. So, we got some options, man. But, 10-6, Ronbo. 10-6, man. I'm chalking it up, and I'm claiming it now, man.
One prediction has the 49ers and the Rams both going 10-6. Can you imagine? And a one-game death match. I love it. I wouldn't be able to breathe that night. I couldn't. But boy, hey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'll tell you what, I'm trading on this Madden. Malcolm Smith's ass is fucking gone, Ronbo.
Get a good. You know what? If you get a bag of popcorn for him, say thank you. Hey, big homie, we got to go, fam. I'll be back tomorrow. Right, we can continue, okay?
I got you, man. Have a good night, Ronbo. Nine Empire. I love you, man. Be safe, y'all. Thanks. Let's get it. Let's go.
Thanks, big homie.
All right, man.
And here's the thing. I tell you what. I just realized, I forgot. We got Washington. What week do we have Washington? Washington
let me see here.
Week 7. Reuben Foster. Boy, Reuben. I hope at Washington. Okay. We got on the phone now.
This is Jason Ronbo.
Oh, Jason, what's up,
East
Jason?
Coast 49ers in the house. Peace, bro. What's up with you, man?
Jason, what's
We're
back
hanging
here?
and banging.
Oh,
We're
man,
hanging and
look.
banging. Just feeding for the season to start. And the off season is great. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm trying to hold it together. You know, I'm busting out the seams because, as soon as I seen the schedule, I start foaming at the mouth. Because I like starting off with Tampa Bay. If we're going to start off on the road, if it's going to be with Tampa Bay, I'm cool. Following week.
But, the reality is the first 5 weeks I learned are self-identity weeks.
Yeah.
Like, you got Super Bowl teams, playoff teams who don't even return. The roster, the personnel, all of that thing, coach changes. So really, everybody is really trying to find out who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we may look at the schedule and see as, we're going to win that. Because just a few years ago, we would have looked at Cleveland and said, we're going to destroy the Browns, right?
A few years
but
ago,
you can't say that because,
now.
things change. But I wanted to bring up a point, Ronbo, if I could, with our pass rush. I've been listening to you, Ron, and for years now, a couple of years. I'm new to the Ronbo and the Empire and all that, as far as just following you. And you've been wanting to fiend, right? And I'm not going to keep going with this anymore. But I'm a research kind of dude.
Right.
So I'm looking at what you want, and I'm saying this guy, Allen, right? We went through Manny Lawson. We went through Alden Smith, Aaron Lynch.
Yeah.
We were trying to get an outside linebacker. We had Patrick Willis and Bowman.
Yeah.
So we were good all those years. We were spoiled in a way. So Alden Smith was getting trouble. So we got Aaron Lynch. We were like, okay, this guy, he done ate all these hamburgers and turned into like a 290-pound guy.
He looks like Whippy. Yeah, Popeye's
his
little
speed
fat
left.
buddy. Oh, Aaron.
Yeah, he got on that diet there. So I'm like, this guy, I looked at the combine between Alden Smith and Josh Allen. I'm like, yo, it's really close except but then again, Alden did have the cowboy over there. And we were talking about needing defensive backs and all that. The cowboy, our front seven was crazy. But I want to just say that Josh Allen's 2018 season trumps all three. The numbers trump Bosa's entire career. Each statistical category, he has more in every category of Bosa's combined 3 years. So and then with this one-trick pony thing, I'm like, he'll get in the NFL. Yo, it's a great thing. He has potential to fill in. Somebody will teach him some moves, some swim moves, some interior moves.
Yeah.
To engage and grapple. Yeah. So I'm saying, like, why are we knocking him for being somebody who is unstoppable off the speed rush edge? And you wanted a fiend, Ronbo. So I'm confused. What do you want, Ronbo? What do you want? This guy on vacation time, he's giving you 17 and a half.
If they call his name on draft night, and you ain't going to see me crying
that's
no
all
tears,
I wanted to know.
I'll be delighted.
That's what I needed to hear, my boy.
I don't want him trading back. The only people I'm arguing with are the people who say, let's trade back and get some more. I say, you know what? I need some more pass rush. Please.
No. Wonders will be made with these picks because I'm looking at, honestly, if Solomon, and I'm not going to rag him, but if he doesn't pan out, that round was a horrible round because we lost Rubin, and then if Solomon, it's like, yo, we just can't keep taking L's. And if Eric Armstead doesn't continue, but yo, Blair had a good year last year. He had 5.5 sacks. Ronald Blair. So D-line, I'm thinking, are we going to draft for positional need or are we going for best player available? We'll see. You know what I'm saying? But if we're going for need, we have no outside linebackers. Elijah Lee, Malcolm Smith. That's it. Malcolm Smith.
We got D Ford. We got D Ford, who's legit, who's Pro Bowl material.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I'm looking at who we got: Malcolm Smith and Elijah Lee, who's he's unproven. Malcolm Smith, I haven't seen him play since Seattle. We might want to give him back to Seattle. Let him go back home, retire, whatever. But we need outside linebacker, man.
Yeah.
I think that is our position of need because we got all these defensive ends. We got incredible DEs. So, we're going to see, man. I don't want to keep dragging that topic, though, but that was just on my mind that Josh Allen's 1 year trumps Bosa's entire career statistically. If you add the numbers, solo tackles,
I
more.
agree.
Help,
He ain't played
assists,
no bad
more.
ball. I got nothing against him. I
Like,
really don't.
what else, man? What do we got? What do we got to do here? I'm like, but second round, they're looking at this guy named Butler. I just, read in some article that they brought
Hakeem?
Butler in for a sit down.
Really?
He's
Oh yeah, well they looked at it. They
6'5",
talked to him the other day. Fam,
Yeah, they brought him in for a look.
we got to stop. But let's tell you what. I'm gonna be back tomorrow and
All
Friday,
right, bro.
and I'm gonna look for you then. All right.
I'm gonna be here.
All right. Have
All
a
right,
good night, fam. Yeah. Oh man, this thing. I'll tell you, man. I can't wait till 49ers on the clock. Oh God. And be back after this word. No, you can't come back in this word, man. We'll wait. Felix.
What's up, man?
Felix.
What's up?
Tension, strain, anxiety, stress. Felix, it's countdown time. This time next week, man, we're going to be sitting here thinking, oh, my Lord, we're getting closer.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something, Ronbo, and I was thinking about that. The last caller beat me to the punch. You know what? I'm not really sold on Joey Bosa. You got to think about it. He's gonna get all the airtime. He plays for Ohio State, right?
Yeah.
You talking about Kentucky? Kentucky. He's a good defender at Kentucky. He's playing at the SEC. The SEC has to be the toughest conference in college football, and everybody's sold on Joey Bosa, but if the Cardinals, for some reason, if they draft him, I won't be mad if we draft Josh Allen. Because, like was just stated before, like his production is very good, and I understand Joey Bosa, he was hurt or this, that, and other. But
you get the Bosa's mixed up. It's Nick.
I'm sorry, it's one of them. It's one of them. It's one of them. So, but what I'm saying is, to me, is like he's getting because he plays for Ohio State. Kentucky is not going to be on the national TV stage like Ohio State. They're going to at least play Ohio State at least 8 times a year on national TV. So he's getting all this hype and this, that, and the other. But don't sleep on Josh Allen. So I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
I doubt anybody sleeping on Josh. Josh is still getting a lot of. I mean, we're talking about the guy who's picked to the top 5. So he's not getting disrespected. I don't think. By any stretch.
He's not getting disrespected. You
think, but you say he ain't getting enough respect, right?
He's not getting enough. He's not getting enough respect to me.
For his prowess.
Let me ask you a question. What game this year did you watch Kentucky? Did you watch Kentucky game this year?
Didn't watch. No. All I've watched is snippets. Bits and pieces.
Exactly.
I've watched Allen. I've looked closely at him. He is a good ball player. I ain't got nothing against. I ain't got nothing against Josh. But you know what? Before we get in that, before we run out of time, what are your feelings on the schedule though? Because tonight was mainly about the schedule. And
schedule. You know what? My thing about it is there's some winnable games. Like, my thing is let's win the games we know we're supposed to win. Like, we should have been swept by Arizona last year. I blame Beathard. Sorry, I blame you, CJ.
You can blame Kyle too, because Kyle had no business staying with CJ that long. But then again, maybe Kyle didn't realize that Nick was as ready as he was. I'm trying to find a reason why he did that. But go ahead.
Well, the thing about it is, like, I see some games on there. I think Tampa Bay is winnable. Arizona's winnable. Seattle is winnable. I know we can get one game from the Rams.
What do we think about Cincinnati? Bengals.
I think Cincinnati's winnable too. I do Cincinnati's winnable too.
That seems like a team that's in flux. All right.
Yeah. They don't know. You know what? If I was John Lynch, I would inquire about AJ Green, but that's neither here or there.
They're just having foot problems, though. What do you think about Cleveland?
That's going to be a good one.
That's going to be prime time too.
That's going to be prime time. And you know what? But you know what? If a team like Cleveland beats us, I wouldn't be mad because Cleveland.
I know you can't get mad because that's good. That's a formidable team now.
But like with the Arizonas and the Carolinas and Tampa Bay, that's what pisses me off. We last year the game we were supposed to win, we didn't win. Except the Raiders. Everybody beat the Raiders.
We didn't have.
But, you know.
See, because Felix, like I keep trying to remind people to keep on trying to, we got other fans and some 49 fans that love to come in and call you all kind of names because you got whooped. I said, man, you know what? What if I would have had my first string? Not only that, what if I just would have had my franchise quarterback? What if I would have had a healthy Dante Pettis? What if? Well, what if you hadn't have your franchise quarterback or half your team off offensive either? Seriously, man, this is football. Stop crying. Okay, don't at me.
Yeah,
You quit talking to that mother. I mean that person.
and we had a lot of injuries. I'm glad we got rid of the conditioning coach. I don't know what he was doing, if he's doing anything. So we had some winnable games. Washington, Reuben Foster, he probably suspended again. He's from the Slap-a-Hole tribe, so he probably be suspended again. By the time we probably watch him, he be suspended again. So we ain't worried about him. So,
Chief Slap-a-Hole with that.
Two Slap-a-Holes. So I mean, like I said, there's some winnable games, but it all depends on our health. I think our team is better than it was last year.
Oh, God,
as far as offensively,
especially if everybody comes back healthy. Twice as good.
Yes, don't sleep on Coleman. I'm telling you.
Ain't nobody sleeping on Coleman. That dude's gonna play a huge role. Oh,
don't sleep on him. He is. But the backfield is crowded. Somebody's gonna have to go. Is it gonna be Breda or is it gonna be McKinnon? But the thing about it is, like, of course, I don't feel like McKinnon is gonna be full strength. But Breida showed a lot last year. Then we got McKinnon. So I'm not worried about that. The receiver, I do want us to pick up the dude from Arizona State. Something's gonna have to give because this will be the second year in the second round we picked the receiver. So something's gonna have to give. Either it's gonna be Pettis or it's gonna be Butler or Harris.
No, I promise you, Pettis ain't going nowhere. That's a freak. If he's out there, that's a weapon. That is a serious weapon. But I'm optimistic about it or whatever. And as far as like the quarterback situation, I trust Mullins more than I trust Beathard. So if Garoppolo's not ready, which I know he will be, I do. Come on, Felix, man.
I trust Mullins. What?
That's too easy. But, of course you trust Mullins over Beathard.
I'm just saying, CJ, he's tough or whatever, but tough he ain't win no games. And like I said, those winnable games we should have won, we didn't win.
I know it. Felix, you gotta stop though.
Hold on. One more thing. I'm asking you this question. We don't have to pay him a lot of money, but just for some veteran leadership, why not sign Eric Berry? What's wrong with it?
No, him. I got Eric Berry is one of the people I don't understand. Nobody wants to talk to, and also Trey Boston. Why don't nobody want to get Trey Boston? Why don't we get Trey Boston? I keep saying get Trey Boston. No, they don't want to talk.
We got $36 million in free agency. Throw him a bone. Throw him about $5 million a year.
That's more than they're getting. Anyway, tell you what, fam. Let me see tomorrow, man, and we'll get back on this.
Okay.
Personnel is going to be a thing.
Okay, we'll talk. Yeah, okay, all right.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
All right.
Yeah. There's a few players left out there. And Ndamukong Suh I get a kick out of Ndamukong Suh. The media keeps trying to help Suh. Teams should be, how they put it, why teams should sign Ndamukong Suh. I said, his little fat, soft, lazy, but he don't play except for the last few weeks of the season. That's why Ram said, all right, thanks Ndamukong. Take care. What? Yeah, we thought we'd go ahead and we're going to let you go. You'll be okay. You're Ndamukong Suh. We ain't paying that much money no more. We can talk about a smaller contract. Okay, I'm out of here. Hey, Tyler Gambino of the Gambino family. He says, hey, right, we will go 11-5, and we will draft Nick Bosa and team him up with Buckner and D Ford, and they will dominate and ragdoll all the NFC quarterbacks. Tyler, thanks for the contribution, fam. Always appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let me go. Hey, David.
Hey, Ronbo.
Dave, at that. Dave, who's met 49ers on the street and barbecued in his backyard and invited several Hall of Famers on over and things like that.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
Dave, in fact, I thought about you the other day. I was watching an NFL clip, or a 49er clip, and it was a cook-off between DJ Jones versus Solomon Thomas. And Solomon Thomas could actually cook. He was working that grill.
Ooh.
And DJ was working his barbecue. He brought his father's barbecue sauce. And Solomon says, yeah, man, you just saying that. Where's the creativity in that, man? You brought your daddy's sauce. That's the David move.
Oh, boy. Well,
but Dave, go ahead, man.
Well, I think the Browns are going to surprise a lot of people this year.
A lot of people. Ain't nobody going to be surprised, Dave. That team is tough. Woo.
Yeah, they're going to be tough cookies, man. I think people are they're underestimating the Brownies, but they kind of remind me a little bit of the 1995 Carolina Panthers. Those guys were pushovers. They came in there and kind of give us an ass whooping, but that won't happen to us this year though. We'll beat them. But
Panthers, man.
But they're going to be tough.
Yeah,
the Rams, no, the Ram era is over.
I'm telling you, man.
Now.
David, how come nobody can see that?
It's
People
over.
are still trying to tell me how tough the Rams are. Why?
No.
If Gurley's not 100%, how tough can they be?
It's over. It is over. It's over. It ended the time they lost three, if not the whole offensive line.
Yep. Two guys for
They
sure
lost
gone.
They lost that big pig in the middle, like the Sue. He's gone.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
He's probably starting a restaurant.
and eating up all the profits.
And he's probably going to go broke because he's going to eat all the inventory, So, Clay Matthews is a shell of himself. He might get 3 sacks, maybe 4, but he's not the Clay Matthews of before.
Or else he'd still be in Green Bay.
He would have not left Green Bay, right?
Right.
Is that correct? Is that correct? Is that true, right? Exactly. So, and as far as Aaron Rodgers, he's a very dangerous quarterback. He is. He's dangerous. He's good. He's accurate. But we've always whipped that ass.
And should have last year with Nick. With CJ.
It's okay. He can have one. He can have one. But we whipped that ass. Yeah. Even when he was winning and they had a good record, we still beat that ass when he would come and play us. And he's still bitter because the Niners didn't pull a trigger on him.
And made him wait 2 days.
They should have they should have drafted him. No, they should have drafted him at that time. I remember that draft.
Yeah.
The Niners should have grabbed.
They kept the camera on him. He looked so pissed off.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pissed because he's a Niner fan. He wanted to be with the Niners.
And we needed a quarterback.
And we needed a quarterback. And what is Balky? Wasn't Balky the GM?
Yeah, and he picked Alex. Oh, come on, Trent. What are you doing? Oh, anyway.
He goes, I like this guy. He's from Utah. Nobody knows who he is, but let's draft him anyway.
Trent, boy, I'll never forgive that man.
Yeah. But you know what? You can't push on Alex. Alex was a pretty damn good quarterback. He had the bad luck of going through a carousel of offensive coordinators. It wasn't really his fault.
Yeah, I agree.
For doing what he did one hell of a job, man. He was a good kid, class act, great guy. So I hope he comes back, and I wish him the best.
Yeah, that's a tough one to come back from.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, it is, especially a horrendous injury like that. Yeah, absolutely. Now back to real quick, because I don't want to eat up too much of my time here and take too much of your time. I know you got a busy line here. If we get Bosa, then we end up getting Barry or Trey Boston, right?
Well, you know what is. If they're still available, I have a feeling Sue, Barry, Boston, I think everybody's going to wait till after the draft and pick them up real quick. Yeah,
they will. They will. But just like they're looking, the Niners are looking too. Everybody's always looking, and they're always talking to people. That happens all the time. Yeah. So I just say if people are saying, Bosa has so much problems, this and that, blah, blah, blah. He's a defensive end. We need the guy. We need that presence on the edge. They'll end up getting him or any other defensive end that's available. But if they get Bosa, they may even get another defensive tackle or another defensive end, another guy, maybe in the later round or in the second round, because there's lots of them, right?
I know, right? I want
You
that
know?
dude who
Yeah,
turns
so
backflips that goes over 300 pounds. Any guy that
oh
big.
yeah. Oh my God. Wow. That's amazing.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dave. You know what?
Yeah.
That was McLuhan. McLuhan did that draft that year.
Yes, he did. McLuhan did it. That's right.
Oh,
That's
that's
right.
right. Balky was just a
Oh
scout.
no. And you know what he did? You know what he did?
Hmm.
I remember this. He after that, like a little bit into the draft, he calls Green Bay and asks him if he wants to trade Alex Smith for Aaron Rodgers. And they told him no. No.
Those
And I said, dude,
episodes.
you're an idiot. You should have got him right when you had a chance to get him. Because remember who the Mel Kiper? He's all draft this guy. This is your franchise quarterback. This is the next Dan Marino. This guy will take your team into the playoffs. And damn, he hit the damn hit. No, he hit around. But again, let's look at everything though.
Yeah, and
Would Rodgers have survived with 7 or 8 offensive coordinators as well?
right. That's so
Fine.
right. You know, you
Fine
change the
not.
circumstances because Green Bay's got a very stable system. They don't change personnel
Damn
so often
straight.
as far as their front office people go and everything else. It's a different system.
Damn
That's the way we
straight.
got to do it in San Francisco.
Absolutely.
When everybody keeps yelling,
That's right.
If they don't do it this year, you get rid of Lynch and you get rid of Shanahan, and you shut up because I'm not getting rid of people every year because they lose. Okay, see that's
the stupidest thing you could do, getting rid of Shanahan or Lynch. Why the hell would you do that? You
I
finally
don't
got
know where
some,
guys get that from.
You know, it's not their fault. Hey, if they're not the ones telling them to stretch their muscles and their ligaments the right way or eat the things they need to be. They're not the ones doing that.
Dave,
They're the ones trying to build this culture. So why the hell are they blaming that on them?
I don't know.
That's so stupid.
Dave, I tell you what, I'll be back tomorrow. Let's talk some more, okay?
Absolutely, we'll do it. And you know what? I'll tell you one more thing.
Okay.
Dallas Cowboys are damn lucky we didn't pull off what they did to us back in like 1992, 93 when they took away Charles Haley away from us. Because if we would have got Lawrence, it would have been the same. It would have been payback for that. But they got lucky this time. I'll say that much.
Oh, man. And now they got a franchise tag him. And that's the same thing going with Clark over in Seattle. I'm loving it. Clark is still running and telling people, he told Quan on Twitter, they lied to me.
Oh,
you saw that?
Yeah, okay, wait.
All right.
And from now on, Ronbo and David are the law lords. That's us. The law lords. We're putting the law down. Big Show, eat my stinky foot. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, God. All right, everyone's going to check out, hey, Keys.
You.
Well, Keys.
What's going on, man?
Oh, Keys, man. I'm sitting there looking at the schedule, man, and some people are getting scared and talk about how tough it is. I don't see. And you know what, Keys, I got to tell you, man, I may be the worst, but I got to tell you, you know what's really bad about my feeling about the Rams? I said last year, look, y'all, Kansas City, I was wrong about Kansas City. But this year, I'm saying the Rams, the fear that some people have of the Rams is misplaced. The Rams just got through wiping that roster out on a sly. That team is 1 year away from having to go back and do a rebound. Because the thing is, if Gurley can't go, now you have to depend on who? Jared Goff? Please, do it. Do it. Please do it. I can't wait. And then let C.J. Anderson go. I like our chances against the Rams this year. Ben and I do most of the teams on that schedule. But Case, it's your time. Let me shut up. What do you got? What's going on with you, man? What do you think about the schedule?
I think we'll sweep the Rams.
Keith, I got some sound thing going on with you. Keith, are you on Bluetooth or speakerphone?
I took it off.
Oh,
I
cool.
think we'll
I can hear you very well now. Go ahead.
We'll sweep the Rams.
I can see that.
Like that running back, that's going to hurt him because arthritis. He got him in both knees. Eesh.
Well, I know he's got it in one knee. I don't know about both, but you don't need arthritis but in one knee. You know, you can get away with an elbow or something like that, hand, if you're running back, but you got to have your legs. Now,
yeah, it's not looking good for him. And
Seattle, I think we may sweep them. To be honest, I'm not really scared of Seattle. I'm not scared of nobody under the pitch.
Russell Wilson is very, Russell Wilson can pull off them miracles. Keith, you ever watch a game? You're watching the Hawks, and Russell Wilson, he's kind of smart. I hate to admit it. But Russell Wilson's got, the defense has got everybody blanketed in secondary. He's running around there. The defensive line can't catch him for reasons unknown. And all of a sudden, the next play, they fake to the running back, and everybody bites. Russell Wilson runs down the field for 20 yards. I hate to say it, but Russell Wilson is a problem. But we gonna get his butt though.
Yeah. The thing is, we gonna have some guys coming off the edge and in the middle, so we'll definitely detain them this year.
DeForest Buckner got his butt last year trying to do that stuff. You're right.
Yeah, we'll be okay with that. He's just elusive, and he's never one-dimensional. He's not the type of quarterback that just takes off. So that's the only thing that I always hate about him is that he's always looking down the field, and you still have to make sure that you're trying to defend the run when he has the ball in his hand, because, like you said, he could take it from for a 20 yards or a 30 to a whole touchdown in a split second. So still can run, but he's been banged up. He hasn't been hurt, but he has no offensive line. That line over there is terrible.
They're a little better though than they used to be. You remember how as soon as I hacked the ball, the whole opposition defense is in the backfield with Russ. They seem to slow that down a little bit last year, just a little bit. So
we ain't got to worry about them. That money he just got, that's what.
He may be the fat cat. He may not feel like playing now. I just want to go home and sit back on and watch my 250-inch TV and play Madden.
But we got a couple of guys like I heard the guy talking about the guy from Kentucky, Josh Allen and Bosa.
Yeah.
The thing is, you got to look at pure talent and pure rawness, and you can't compare them two. When it comes to Bosa, it's lights out. When he's on the field, it's lights out. If you don't double team that man, he's gonna make sure that he gets to the quarterback and he stops the run.
See, that's what a lot of people. I don't get into it with folks about that because I'm trying to tell them. When you see Bosa being taken out of a play, it normally wasn't one guy. That's why I think he gets the nod as being the best. But but go ahead.
I don't have a problem with Josh Allen. Like I said, he's definitely a great player.
No, he's good
as far as the college level. But when you look into the history of the Bosas, they got the gene to do this. So that's what gives me the nod on that. And don't disrespect the Big Ten. Don't disrespect the Big Ten because they've been zipping us for the past 3 years on the national championship. So don't disrespect my team. Buckeyes all day. Anyway, just get back to the Niners.
Yeah.
Jacoby, my guy for safety, when he's healthy, he's one of the best safeties in the league.
That's true. He was ranked number 3 2 years ago. He was healthy for like the first 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, like when he's healthy, he does everything. He can hit, he can tackle, he can cover, he can pick off the ball. So when he's healthy, when he's out there, that's just the only thing that he has to stay healthy. And with us getting the new people in there, the new training staff. Yeah, Marcel Harris is also his backup. Yeah, he's also good, but we haven't really seen him on the field. So that's the difference between them two. Because remember, he was hurt last year. We picked him up in like the 6th round or something like that.
Yeah,
6 or 7
but remember he came in. I think Marcel was 5th round. But anyway, he came in after Kwaski went down. Remember, he had a last 3 weeks or so. And Marcel, first week started off a little slow. He's getting the rust off. Dude started coming on. It's going to be an interesting fight because he didn't have no preseason, nothing. So I want to see him and Kwaski. Whoever wins that battle, we can rest assured that we have a hell of a box safety now. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, but like I said, the schedule. I'm looking at we stay healthy at the worst. 10-6.
Yeah.
At the best 12-4. You stay healthy. Because I don't see nobody stopping her. I'm trying to tell you, I don't see nobody stopping.
I don't see no teams that just beat the 49ers up on this schedule. I really don't. But yeah, hey, but listen, fam, we got to pull up. Let me see tomorrow, Keys.
Yes, sir. I definitely call him, man.
All right.
Niners Empire all day.
Hey.
And I'll check in tomorrow.
All right, Keys.
All
Have
day.
a great night. Appreciate getting in too, fam. Night.
All day.
Yeah. Should we knock these out here real quick? Okay. That's it. Hey, JT.
What's up, Ronbo?
JT, man, I'm looking at your schedule, man. Last year's schedule to me appears more scary than this one. I'm looking at the toughest teams in this schedule, the Saints and Ravens. I mean, Washington Redskins, Carolina Panthers. Cleveland Browns are better than, there's not a lot. Every week, I don't see any one of these games where the 49ers are going to be mismatched. If they lose, except for the Saints and I believe Green Bay's in this schedule, I think. Yeah, Saints and Green Bay.
And you got the Falcons.
The Falcons.
The Falcons.
The Falcons have been declining since Kyle left. Maybe this is Julio's gotten another year older. I'm wondering just how they just lost Tevin, and we got him. I'm trying to figure out about the Falcons. Are they that now?
It depends. Who they pick up in the draft too.
They got Ridley, and maybe they pick up Riley too. They got Cal. The Ridley brothers. Boy, that'd be funny. Calvin and Riley on the same team.
They still got who's their feature back? They still got
Devontae Freeman.
Yeah, Devontae Freeman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could potentially give us a little fib, but I still don't see them beating us.
Yeah, who's our OC now? Because they got rid of what's his name? I think.
You know what? I couldn't even tell you. I don't follow that. I follow.
They got to learn another offensive system, though. That's the point, See, you keep switching up offensive coordinators, it messes with the team. We know better than anybody. You keep switching DCs and OCs, and your team's going to reflect it, too. They got to start from scratch every year.
Hey, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Ronbo. This is what we need to hit in the draft. I was leaning so much on Nick Bosa, but I don't know if the chemistry is going to be all too well. Joe Staley was real close to calling Kaepernick from last time I remember. They were pretty tight. I don't know, Nick Bosa, coming talking all that smack on Twitter and all that shit with politics and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Bosa and his gameplay. He's a beast when he's on the field. Man, I just want I wonder if it's going to mesh well in the locker room.
If the 49ers draft somebody else, maybe they thought the same thing. It's as I say, if Nick gets drafted, I'm sure he's got to come in and go ahead and clear things up with his teammates. I doubt anything is so that you can't apologize for it. I mean, you could say probably meant it at the time. That was 2 years ago, right? He could probably say, you know what, guys, I meant it at the time, and I'm not going to deny it. But I'm over it now. I'm not said anything about anybody the last 2 years. And another thing is, I don't bring my politics to work like you already told somebody. So, I'm thinking.
I can see him saying that.
Yeah.
But if we picked up Nick Bosa or Quinnen Williams, oh man, we nailed it. We nailed it. Or even Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'd rather
pick any of the three in the first round.
How do you feel about? I'd rather if you're not going to pick up Bosa, between Quinnen and Josh, I think Josh would be a better idea. We got so many interior linemen, man.
I know, and not to mention
none of them are good as Quinnen, but still,
Contavious Street. I just get this funny feeling about him.
Yes,
I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be a
beast.
I think he's gonna be a beast. Yeah, you're right. But back to my draft. Second round, Ronbo. we gotta go get AJ Brown. I gotta have AJ Brown.
How come you think AJ's going to be available in the second round? There's something people know that I don't know. You're the second person to say that tonight. AJ Brown availability in the second round. How come?
Yeah, AJ Brown. I just feel it, Ronbo. He's gonna come to San Francisco because why in the world? They're saying, we interested in this person, we interested in that person, but we didn't say nothing about A.J. Brown. Maybe we're trying to throw everybody off so we can go get A.J. Brown.
Because nobody thinks he's going to be available. Somebody said Debo would probably be picked up. They said the 49ers want between Debo and N'Keal
Harry.
Yeah, but everybody figures A.J.'s going early. I mean, A.J. was number one in NWO at Ole Miss. I mean...
But if he's still there at number 36, that's a no-brainer, man.
Hesitate.
You cannot miss with that pick.
Yes.
You don't hesitate. You go get A.J. Brown. And then for my third pick, I'm a piggyback on what some other callers said. You go get safety Juan Thornhill.
But tell you what, before we run out of time,
or Deontay Thompson if he falls.
Yeah. Oh, you just gave me. Did you? You just told me how you felt about the draft. I mean, as far as the schedule, what is?
Oh,
we said was that you I was talking to? When I said I'm not overly impressed with anybody we're playing in the schedule this year. How many games are you looking at here?
The only team that really kind of scares me is the Saints, Ronbo. To be honest with you, I'm not scared of nobody I don't see nobody on the schedule that really scares me. But the
Falcons could be a problem, and the Ravens are. But the Ravens, how many people do the Ravens lose on defense? I'm really.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Ask yourself this question: how many defensive coordinators
can deal with Kyle Shanahan? That's what I'm talking about.
Who's going to deal with Kyle Shanahan and that three-headed monster we got in the backfield? Come on now.
Don't forget about George
Kittle. We're going to 1, 2, 3 plus these guys, man. Man, we're going to make these guys go nuts, man. George Kittle down the middle, Marquise Goodwin down the side. Man, we got Dante Pettis making people go one way and he going the other. Man,
Trent Tanner's feeling better, I understand, than he has since the first rookie year.
Oh, shit.
All these guys know Kyle Shanahan's cooking. I'm telling you, man, look out. Look out.
Man, and then watch the defense. Jason Verrett and Richard Sherman. You throw to any one of those directions, man, forget about it. I fucking can't wait for football to come.
Y'all think Aaron back? You think Aaron back? You gonna put a sorry receiver like this on me and you think I can't cover him? I got the ball now. What y'all gonna do? Throw the ball over here again.
I can't wait to see Richard Sherman talking shit the way he used to when he used to be on the Seahawks for us. I can't freaking wait.
JT, we gotta pull up though. Hey, I tell you what, man, I'll be back tomorrow and let's talk some more Niners, huh?
All right, Ronbo. It was nice talking to you.
Same here. Have a good
Niner
night.
Empire.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I tell you, man, I'm that secondary. That's why Jimmy's got to be sitting up talking to himself before he goes to bed. I ain't going to be the one. I ain't going to be the one to let this team down, man. They think I can't play because the last 2-3 years, and they think I ain't going to get hurt. I done had cast iron installed where the bone used to be, man. They going to think I'm like the Wolverine out there, man. I ain't never going to get hurt. Ball come my way, man. I'm a Kurt, man. I see Jimmy now talking to himself, man. Because, see, everybody thinks Jimmy G is like the lady that showed you, say, Jimmy, you are the weak link. No, I ain't. Jimmy, wake up. Wake up, Jimmy. Huh? Jimmy, you were just sitting there saying you ain't the weak link. What you talking about? Ain't nothing, man. All right, I'm cool. Let's go. Corbin's going to have something to say about this, though. I'm telling you, man, I can't wait for this situation. Hey! Niners for the ride. Good ride.
My man.
What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm sitting there making myself crazy, man. Rod, the only problem we got in the secondary is the safety over top. Now, I ain't talking about the box. The box is covered because there's too much activity in that box area anyway. But can the safety do his job? He's got a couple of Pro Bowlers in front of him. He's got a great the linebacking crew is hot. Can Jimmy or Adrian get it done? That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Man, that's a good question, man.
I know,
Furthermore, I still feel like Clark would be better as a free safety than a strong safety. I mean, I know he's physical.
He might
But his ability to cover since he's been in San Francisco has improved each year.
That one-handed catch against the Panthers, ain't nobody forgot about that.
Right. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about.
But, Rod, you know what? Before we get off the players like we like to do, we're going to do that for the rest of the week anyway. Rod, the schedule came out today, my brother. And as you know, they tried to scare the 49ers with this schedule. Rod, I ain't scared. I want to know your feeling on Rod. Is there games in here that you see that could equal to any amount of wins?
Man, I tell you what, man, this is a challenging schedule. I ain't gonna tell no tale. But
who do you think is? I mean, let me just name some names. I'm looking at the Browns. And the Panthers potentially depends on if because every year it seems that Mr. What's his quarterback's name? Every year,
Baker, patty cake, Baker's name.
The man who does he doesn't even do the yoga commercials anymore. They gave it to Dak.
Ronbo, we got this bitch on a Monday night too.
Cleveland. You know what? And after the bye week, we got plenty of time, too much time on our hands between week 3 and that game against the Browns. I hope, Kyle, do not give them every last day off like you like to do. Don't do that, man. Tell people they got to keep sharp. Dang.
Yeah, man.
Monday night, not Sunday.
That, the second half of the damn schedule is the chronic, though, man.
Yeah, I know. See,
well, we gonna be if we nothing else, we gonna be battle tested. I tell you that much.
You're right. In fact, I'm glad they reversed it this year. 49ers need to get warmed up on some of these weaker teams, and then go in the second half, be fully ready, confident, got the program down. Rod, this is a blessing. No. And Rod, tell me, how do you feel about the Rams? Man. I want to know if I'm the only one who's lost my mind. Huh?
I hate them motherfuckers, man. I totally hate them. I hate them.
Do they still look as potent to you as they did the last 2 years?
They ain't look potent to me this year. I just feel like we lost Jimmy Garoppolo. We lost damn Jared McKinnon before the damn season started.
Yes.
So I'm like, of course. What do you expect? But they didn't kick our ass like they were supposed to, according to their paperwork.
Well, the thing is,
their paper said that they were supposed to kick our ass, but.
I'm just
can't do anything about the injuries.
That's how. Oh yeah, it's like I say, Jimmy gone, first string. I mean, we got Garcon gone, Jimmy's gone. My Dante Pettis, my prodigy wide receiver, is laying up in pain. I got Nick Mullins, my third string quarterback, came off the practice squad. These are things that I tell you what, boy, Rod. If we don't get hurt this year, somebody else will get hurt.
Man, let me make you feel better, dog. I mean, I'm not gonna say too much on the show because some of this shit I'm gonna leave for you on the draft that I got.
Yeah, but Rod's coming up this Sunday.
I'm telling you, man, y'all folks in Niner Empire world need to understand something. I'm glad that we didn't focus the energies elsewhere. We didn't get Odell Beckham Jr. We didn't get AB, but guess what? We still want to receive. Yeah, I know we got your boy Jordan Matthews. This is Kyle Shanahan.
If we got anything,
we got to wait. Dog. We gonna get us a receiver. I'm telling you now. We gonna get us a receiver. Don't
tell
us who it
is because I know you know who you get. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't be surprised, man. Look here. That's between the second and fourth round of draft selections that we have. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's some room for us to make something big happen this year. Because, Rod, you keep in mind, those picks are early, man, because we had a bad record.
Mm-hmm. And, Rod, quiet as it's being kept. They're talking a lot about the defensive ends and edge rushers this year. Do you know the wide receiving group in this year's class is probably just as rich as the defensive ends? That's a lot of quality wide receivers this year.
Reminds me of the year where it was Jordan Matthews, the guy we have now.
Mm-hmm.
It was him. It was the guy that what's that guy? The guy that plays for Kevin Benjamin. He came out there. He was a rookie. Yeah. I mean, it was Brandon Cooks came out that year. It was a bunch of bloomers, man, that came out that season and had pretty impressive rookie season. So this looked like this could possibly be 1 point grade less than those class of guys, I think, as far as the talent level goes.
Yeah.
I think the big thing about this draft right here with receivers we got a lot of physical receivers more than just athletic ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah. DK Metcalf, that's enough physical right there for 3 people. That dude, I don't know what, boy, DK is scary, man. I hope they don't ever test you for drugs and they find out that DK, because come on, man, that's 1.6 body fat and you look that big? Oh, my Lord. God. But let's tell you what, Ron, we had to pull up. I'm going to see you tomorrow, though, okay? If you get some time.
Okay. I'm when I get off this phone with you, I'm gonna put a couple in the air, and then I'm gonna shoot that email to you as far as those picks and stuff, and we'll go from there. It's always good to hear from you, Ronbo.
And Ron, same here, fam.
Empire, baby.
Yes.
Hey, yo, can you do me a favor?
You know I
Tell
will.
them who we are, baby.
Niners! Yeah.
You see how he do that when the Rod asks him to do it, y'all? I know you're jealous.
Get me started.
Hold it down, Ronbo.
Yeah. Ron. Oh, man. See, as the Warriors, the Warriors been not losing. That money, though, the Warriors lost last. I was kind of shocked they lost that last. Hey, John. John. Money's celebrating like I didn't even know. Did the Dubs play tonight? Because, man, as soon as I saw the schedule, man, I just turned the television off and everything else. Hey, John, where you at, man? Hey, Fresh Rider, man, you can't go to bed yet. Get up now.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, John.
Do you hear?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hey, man, I know the schedule came out, and I want to talk schedule, but
good.
I just got to say, man, your white jersey looks fucking clean, man. Oh,
thanks, fam.
Do you eat with it? Do you drink it? Like, because I can't do white jersey.
Never no eating and drinking. No way, man. These hang in to a glass, airtight closet.
If I had a white jersey, I'm a dirty bastard. Like, I would have to have, the plastic sheets that they do the dry cleaning with.
Yeah.
And when you take it, I would have to wear that when I go out because I didn't know dirt attracts me.
And or like say in the house, did your mom and dad, did they insist on plastic covering the furniture because the kids were like too messy? We had that in our house.
Oh yeah, no,
that was so uncomfortable. I hated sitting on that. God.
And it's my own. That's why I got the. And I'm not a big fan of the black alternate jersey. I think it needed a little more tweaked out, but that's why I got it because it hides food stains. Fantastic.
You cannot.
But the only black jersey I have. Oh, I know. I do. But the only black jersey I have is Kaepernick, and I'm going to frame that and put it on the wall. So now I need a new one.
Oh, there you go. Is it still available? Are those black jerseys still available anywhere?
I think they are.
Some malls still have those. But see, what you do, John,
are you talking about Kaepernick in general, or just the black jersey?
Cap's jersey, they're still manufacturing his. I'm talking about any black jersey, because now they got the all uniforms. Yeah, and I think you still order online too. But what you want to do is don't
for sure.
Yeah, don't go out and have ribs or anything while you're wearing your barbecued ribs while you have got
Ronbo. It doesn't matter. If there's dirt in the air, it's going to be on my jersey. It will find me. So, all right. So I'm so thankful that the schedule came out because I'm so tired of hearing all these conversations between my friends or even on Reddit. Like, who do we take? Bosa, Williams, Allen. Like, thank God there's something else to talk about. And I like the schedule, but there's a couple things where I'm just like, oh man, they really stuck it to us. Was those 2 first road games where we got to travel literally as far as and then the week 4 bye. What the hell is that? I hate bye that early. It's just then it's like it tires the team out for the rest of the season. Like it's us and the Jets. The only other team with the week 4 bye. We share it with the redheaded stepchild in the NFL. That sucks.
Hey, but you really think an early week bye is not a good thing, huh? We were trying to look at some of the positives in an early week bye, but you don't have to worry about momentum the rest of the season. The 49ers traditionally suffer after the bye week for reasons unknown.
Yeah. And especially, then he got the Browns next week, which I guess is a good thing.
They
have 2 weeks
not
to
the way the
prepare.
49ers play after the bye week. That's a bad thing. I would have played the Rams after the bye week. I still think the Rams are going to be weak this year.
Yeah. Oh, I am so concerned, and I don't want to see anybody get hurt. But as a Rams hater, good. Fuck it. But as early, I don't want anybody to see get hurt. Like, that sucks. But at the Rams, please.
I agree. I wasn't wishing that. I'm just looking at their team now.
I know.
Potent as it was last year, that team's had some water added to it, man. It's a little diluted now. They look kind of average to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They still have those receivers. It's going to be interesting what they do with the running back situation. That'll tell a lot.
That's
about
very
what
serious.
They think about Gurley.
They lost 2 running backs. They lost that one they disrespected. That was actually, I think his last name was Brown, and C.J. Anderson left, and there's Gurley running around there. My knee, So who are they going to get? Somebody in the draft? Watch them pick that dude from Alabama now.
I know. And arthritis in a knee is no joke. Like, he's an NFL running back. I have bad knees, and my work is 10 minutes away, and I still take the freaking bus. Like, I can't even imagine, getting hit that many times a game with those knees. Like, come on, man. Like,
and you can't run with arthritic knees. Yeah.
Absolutely not. And then, so my other issue was the Panthers, we play them after they have a bye week, and the Packers, we play them after they have a bye week. And I was in the bathroom when doing this, so I got to really focus here. And you know how many teams play coming off a bye, or they have their opponents coming off a bye? There's 7. I'll do the math because there's 7 teams in the NFL this year that play opponents who multiple times have come off a bye, which I think is a disadvantage because they have 2 weeks to prepare for a team versus one team. And there's 11 teams this year that don't have any opponents coming off a bye.
No.
That's crazy.
Wait a minute, 11 teams coming off of...
There's 11 teams, there's 11, so there's 11 teams in the NFL where they don't have any opponents this year who are coming off a bye before when they play them.
No, you can't come off the bye week, and you've already taken off 1 week. How are you going to, I don't know. I'm a little confused by that.
Okay, so say there's certain teams, say the Cardinals. Every opponent they play this year, their opponents are not coming off a bye before they play them.
Oh,
Same
I
thing
see.
with the Bengals, the Bills, the Chargers. Right.
I get you now.
Right, where there's 7 teams that have multiple opponents who are coming into their game coming off a bye, and the Niners are one of them.
Yeah,
So I don't understand with the schedule makers, how does that happen?
Right? They should make that equal.
Yeah.
Have each team coming off the bye week at the same time.
Exactly, and it's not that hard. I don't know. It's the NFL. I don't know. So those are my only gripes.
It's marketing.
But other than that,
it's a TV. It's a network's input. There's a lot of things that go off into it that are not making it. If you and I sat down and made the schedule, you're right. We'd fix that up right away. This team, and this team takes a bye week. They play each other. You got as long as you have an even amount of teams in that bye week, there's no problem with that. And it would be fair.
But then again, it's also ridiculous, Ronbo, that they have Thursday night football in general when the team just plays on a Sunday. So we already know how the NFL really takes into account the players when it comes to that type of thing.
Oh yeah, because they don't want to play on Thursdays, and the NFL refuses to listen. So, but anyway, fam, we got to go. Tell you what I'm gonna do, John. I'll be back tomorrow night though, and let's continue to do this. Good stuff.
Next time, I do want to talk about the draft, but I just wanted to talk about that schedule.
Yeah,
and that sweet ass jersey of yours. I'm jealous.
You got to just make sure, as I say, just stay away from rib houses with your 49er gear on.
I exactly right. I'm just going to be like, don't touch me.
All right, man.
All right. You have a good night. Good night, faithful.
All right. You too.
Right.
And let's see. We get later. We'll just run back. Big Show. Wait. Well, it's a big show. It's a big show on tonight. Shell, would you get on in here, please? I see your tweets. You tweeting crazy, man. Boy. I got 3 guys that are working with me about the fact that I am out of my mind thinking that the Cardinals are going to pick up Kyler Murray in the first round. Big Show is one of the people that believes that I have lost my mind on that matter. Also, what's his name? 572547. Yeah. Oh yeah, West Coast. West Coast. West Coast comes and gets me every chance he gets. But Show, what are you thinking?
Yeah. I don't know if anybody's brought this up tonight or not, but Cynthia Freeland actually, before the draft, has us winning 9 games.
Wow.
She loves what we did with our defense. You know how she does that. What is it? Is it algorithm or what is it called? Or
she's got some kind of model. She's got some kind of a model that she runs her stuff through, and coughs out these numbers. I'm not sure the name of it.
Yeah, and she's basing that off of the free agent moves we made, and this is before the draft. And she says, depending on what we do in the draft, we could go up to 10 wins.
She's been so right during the season on wins and losses. The first few weeks she messed up. I said, Cynthia, shut up. But after a while, I said, God, she gave us the doomsday thing, and sure enough, there we go. And the games she said, and I think the games we won, she called those too. So I have a little respect for her now. She's pretty good.
Yeah. And this schedule that just came out, it's very, very doable to win at least 10 games.
I think so. I really do.
The only teams that we can't take the Steelers for granted because Ben Roethlisberger is still Big Ben. You know what I mean? Like he hasn't shown any signs of age or digression or slowing down or anything like that.
So let me just ask you something about that game though. Okay, Juju Smith-Schuster, I kind of think.
Which, by the way, I'm going to be going to that. I
just want to say his wealth. Okay, go ahead. You can touch upon that thing. Go ahead.
No, sorry about that. Which I'm going to be going to that game because I want to see my boy T.O. Inducted into the 49ers Hall of Fame. So, and yes, I will remember to wear sunscreen this time. I will never do that again.
But you know what? I still see that AB is one of the reasons why that secondary was so potent. Now I'm worried about Vance McDonald because Vance is going to come back and want to make a scene. Smith-Schuster, now that we have people in the secondary that can cover these guys, I don't have a big fear of Big Ben as long as our guys are still upright. That's pretty early in the season. I don't see Sherm.
Go
ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I just hope Ahkello Witherspoon steps up his game.
He's not
because I don't know if they're going to put Richard Sherman on Smith-Schuster or Ahkello on Smith-Schuster.
Why would they do that?
If Sherman's on, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Sherman on Smith-Schuster, but
I think that's
they don't,
wonderful.
and then they don't have really, they don't really have anybody else that we should be worried about besides Vance McDonald and what's his name, James Conner. But we can easily stop that with our front seven. So
I think so. And also, I got Fred Warner to cover Vance, so I'm not really, I got a feeling we can stand up with them pretty well.
Yeah, and the other games that worry me, Dre, I love you, man. Shout out to you, brother. But do not take Cleveland as a joke.
Oh.
They've been terrible for longer than we have, and they are pretty stacked.
Yes,
and
that's why
Freddie
they don't
Kitchens,
even
Freddie
have a
Kitchens,
first-round draft pick. My God.
No, they had the luxury of giving up their first round draft pick, and they're pretty much they're all set. Freddie Kitchens was our quarterbacks coach, and look at Baker Mayfield now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got two guys who have incredible chemistry. They were best friends since high school. They played together on the same high school team. They played at LSU together, or actually they played different high school teams.
Yeah.
They played together at LSU, and now they're in the NFL. They were drafted in the same year, and now they're reunited on the same team. And that chemistry is nothing to joke about.
I know. And
we talk about chemistry so much on here.
And who'd you pick for a quarterback year before last in the draft? I remember Luke Falk was Trez's guy, and I kept saying, guys, look out for Baker Mayfield. I watched Baker Mayfield a couple of times, and I said that. I didn't really know a lot about him. At the end of the year, I had no idea that he'd be the number 1 overall pick, though. And now look at him. Baker Mayfield is really guys. He's got Nick Mullins fired.
He got them 9-7.
And he's got some skills.
I think what was your record last? I know was it 8-7-1 or was it 9-7-1?
I forgot.
I don't.
They didn't.
I forgot, but he had. They were close. They were actually. I think it was 8-1, whatever.
They started
but
off
they're no joke now.
No.
Yeah.
All those first-round draft picks? Come on, show. You know, you can't have 5 or 6 years worth of first-round draft picks. And in some years, they had multiple first-round draft picks. I mean, that's terrible. They're matured now.
Are we playing Thanksgiving too? I remember us
I don't know.
Seattle.
Let me see that schedule.
I think we're playing Seattle at Thanksgiving.
Well, that's usually the
on
case.
Thanksgiving.
November 11th and December. So we're playing 24th. Oh my God! Is Thanksgiving on the 24th this year?
Yeah, it lands on the 24th this year.
We're playing
which is a Thursday night.
November 24th? Yeah. Anyway, we're playing the Green Bay Packers on November 24th.
Oh, okay.
So
I could have sworn I seen we were on Thanksgiving again this year.
Well, yeah. I'm not. This is 125. They're playing more than one game on Thanksgiving Day. I don't know.
I'll have to go back and double check. But yeah, other than that, the rest of the schedule looks pretty easy, not too intimidating. I mean, Carolina, they're not. Cam Newton's garbage. He can't. He's like Jared Goff when it comes under pressure. Yeah,
didn't he have
shoulder's not the same.
Did he have a bunch of surgeries just a few weeks ago again? It's got to be every year since Cam's having all kind of surgeries on his arm.
And other than that, our schedule is pretty much easy after our bye week. The other only team that worries me is New Orleans. I think that's an L. That's an L for us, especially if we're in New Orleans.
I can't
see us getting out alive in that game.
I just hope it's close. Don't beat the 49ers. I don't want the confidence to get shot. That's pretty late in the season, week 14.
And
man,
one more thing that's to our advantage now. We can challenge pass interference calls now because we were always screwed by pass interference calls that never existed.
Yeah.
I mean, if Trent Taylor didn't get that OPI call on him, we would have been at least 7-9 that year.
Nobody swept the Rams. That's the thing. All right, so we got to stop though. Tell you what, I'm gonna look for you tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. All right, you guys have a good night. Shout out to Matt, Fan Club. Shout out to Trez, and everybody else. All right, have a good night.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there's no Thanksgiving game for us. I don't know what day the Thanksgiving falls in on. And then since they want us back. I thought since day one, you got to give a call back in, man. We're holding the place for you because you called in earlier. All right. We got on the phone now. All right, it's Demetrius. We are ready to go into battle. The soldiers wait.
Ronbo!
Hey, Demetrius! Woo! Demetrius, you see the schedule?
What's going on, bro?
I'm looking at the schedule, man. I'm trying to get scared. Like some people are already scared. I ain't scared, man. Have you looked at the schedule? I see three or four games that we might get an ass whooping. And I say might get one. I ain't promising nothing. I want to see what they look like.
All right.
Because I'm looking.
I ain't
Everybody,
scared.
you got to be afraid of the Saints because I mean, Breeze ain't no joke, and they got a good team. And I'm Baltimore.
do.
I'm worried about LaMarcus. You know, I don't like quarterbacks running around like he
Jack,
does.
Lamar Jackson. I wanted him, Ronbo. I wanted him to be Jimmy G's backup, man.
No, Lamar, he's going to be better this year than he was last year, most likely, too, right? So
Yeah, he remind me of Kaepernick when Kaepernick was really good. That's gonna be Lamar Jackson.
But you know what? Lamar is worse than I thought, though, at accuracy. Lamar has had problems with them passes, though. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. And if he has a problem throwing that ball accurately, see, Verrett and Sherm are going to go nuts on him. And then I look at the Falcons, and that could be a problem. And, of course, Green Bay, anytime Rodgers is on the field, it's a problem. After that, I don't see nobody other than Cleveland. That's four teams I see could really be tough. Everybody else, that's 50-50.
Who the Cleveland Clowns? Damn them clowns. I ain't even gonna call them the Browns. Cause they got a bunch of damn clowns on their team. I ain't concerned about boy. I don't give a damn who they got. Everybody,
you know, but they
are who
we thought they were.
Exactly. You know, man, look, all that don't mean nothing. Just like you can't buy a championship, bro. You cannot buy one.
Yeah.
You cannot. We
Rams
seen that last year.
You know what, though? But the thing is, Demetrius, they grew that team from the dirt. They went out and they picked up all these youngsters, and they've raised them up, and some of them are damn dangerous. Okay, you know what, though? We've been installing our program for the last 2 years, too. So it ain't like...
Exactly.
Well, yeah. So we'll see.
And we just didn't do it with the first round, like with the high picks. We didn't do it like that.
Yeah.
But we still got players that's just as good. So we're building too, man. Like we gotta have a little bit more faith in the Niners, man. What they're doing over there. I don't give a. I know you do, Ronbo. I know you do, man. But
I just want to beat teams up. I want to go into the game thinking we're going to beat teams up. Somebody get blown out this year, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why we got to get those nasty, gritty players, and that's what San Fran is doing, man. Look at it.
Get that nasty defense. Yes, indeed.
They're not
nasty
playing,
boys.
Man. They're not playing. And Ronbo, I just thought of it too. I think we took free agency. I think John Lynch and Shanahan saw the schedule ahead of time. And I think they got these players that they need for the schedule, if you think about it.
Amplify.
Think about it.
All right.
Think about that. So that's
we
my
got a very
that,
quick
man.
linebacker. You got Verrett and Sherman back there. Although for some reason people think Sherman may be the weak link now. I don't understand that. But
I doubt that.
I do too. In fact, I look for Sherman.
Sherman's the man, bro.
Yeah.
He takes good care of himself. He's coming back extra healthy. Yeah, he's coming back healthy. So
he played 80% last year. So if nothing else, he's 90% this year. A 90% Richard Sherman has got to be one of the best in the league. And Verrett is healthy.
And he didn't get hurt. Oh yeah. Now I mean, he didn't get nicked up. He didn't. If he did, they kept it quiet. But as far as I know, he didn't. It wasn't nothing serious. But I think he's gonna have one of his best years, man. I'm telling you. And that kid Verrett, what the other caller was saying, man, look, you put Verrett on Schuster and lock him down.
He ain't been doing nothing that day.
You put Fred Warner on McDonald.
Yeah.
Lock him down. Because all he want to do is run a 10-yard drag route and take it up. You know, we ain't having that, man. We ain't having that. We ain't having it this year, Rumble. I got faith in my Niners, man.
Hey,
and we need to change that. Our retro. Go ahead, Rumble.
No, I was just saying, Roethlisberger is usually, when he'd come to San Francisco, he ain't even got to wear no pads. Just going out there, relax, have a good time. Put your shorts on and your T-shirt. Wasn't nobody gonna touch him.
Clean as hell.
Oh, they gonna beat his boy. They gonna beat his ass. I can't wait to see the pressure he's gonna get this year. That goes for every quarterback we play. Yes.
He might get hurt.
They might get hurt this year messing with us, Ronbo, because that defense is coming. Telling you. I can't wait, Ronbo, man. Well, yeah, I'm excited for the draft, though, bro. I can't wait. It's coming.
Just
It'll be here.
A few more days. We're going to add to see. I'm telling you right now, we may be more excited after that draft than we is now. I'm already pumped up because the team is already looking assembled. Now, you add some youngsters in there that we can groom and everything else we need to do to them and get them up to speed. And, look out. Here come them Niners. They tried to hold us down for years. We are back. Oh.
Yo, and that receiving core that DK Metcalf is part of, man. There's 3 of them.
NWO?
Holy. Yeah, oh, my gosh. I seen a special on them guys the other day. It's like, wow. Like, sheesh. You got DK who could take the top off. You got the other guy who just a speed. Like, it's crazy how they competing, man. I was like, damn. So they all going to break out this year, too.
I'll tell you. And people believe we can get A.J. Brown. If A.J. Brown is available at number 36, 49ers.
I didn't know he was that good, man.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't know he was that good, Ronbo.
That's why the other dudes on that team did well. Because they was working, the defense trying to figure out what to do with A.J.
A.J., yup, and then you had DK. Yep.
Oh, DK, man.
Well, go ahead, Ronbo.
Can't nobody guard him. Demetrius, I tell you what, man, I'm going to see you tomorrow.
That's all I had to say.
All right.
Yeah, no doubt, Ronbo. I'll be there, bro. You have a blessed evening, man.
You too, Phil.
Down the Empire, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Ronbo, one more thing, man. Hey, where the ladies at, man?
What? The ladies?
It feel like Joe. Where the ladies at, Ronbo? We need some ladies up there. Some Ninerettes or something.
Well, I seen a few in the chat, but they came in and came out. Donna Bell's in there.
Yeah, I know.
Who did I see? I saw some names going in there. Hey, Donna Bell. You want to say, hey, yeah, they've been through there. You know, we got a lot of rival fans in there. In fact, I saw one getting out of pocket. I should have got his butt. Okay, anyway. All right.
He's irrelevant. You have a blessed night, Ronbo, man. I will talk to you tomorrow night, bro.
All right, fam. Night.
All right, Ronbo, have a good night.
Right. And like I forgot to do last time, Kim Boutro. I meant to tell you last time. You know this. Demetrius, man, reminded me, man. You gotta acknowledge the ladies, man. And that's because dude said, man, you guys, man, bros before. You know, you see the Transformers, right? You remember that scene when he threw his boy out so what's her name could get in the car? I laugh so hard because all of us have done that before. Man, get out, man. What? You got to get out the car, man. What? I'm taking the lead. Get up out the car. Oh, man, you going to do me like that? Yeah. Hey, Debbie, what's up? Let your boy walk home. Hey, is that Phil? Phil, man, you got connections bumping in and out. Come on in.
Rob, are you there?
Yeah, Phil, I am so right here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Phil, schedule come out today. What impact did it have on you? Are you feeling good about our chances? Are we going to get wiped out or what?
I feel real good.
All right.
I see rookie head coaches at the beginning of the season or new head coaches. You got Tampa Bay. You got Bruce Arians. He's a good coach, but he's new.
He's installing a new program.
You've got the Bengals, new coach. You've got
wait. The Bengals quarterback, what's his name?
Oh, what's his name? The redhead kid.
Yeah. In fact, there's some question as to whether they're going to draft a quarterback or not. He's had trouble for the last 2 years. No fear is there. And A.J. Green, there's something wrong with his feet. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
You were getting ready to say about
I'm not
Steelers.
worried about the Bengals. I think if we get to a good start, it can roll, right? So you want to get some easy teams up front. I think we got that.
Yeah, we do.
And we got 2 weeks to prepare for Cleveland. And they come off a tough game with the Ravens right before they play us. So,
Phil,
and
one
then
other
you've
question,
got the Rams.
Did the Steelers last year, what unlikely team? Buffalo beat the Steelers last year. Okay, go ahead.
The Raiders beat the Steelers.
Oh, that's right.
Say more.
Oh, and they had AB
Need
that
not
year
say
and everything
more.
else. Connor was out there running. I'm through being scared of the Steelers. Okay.
And then you've got the Rams, who the week before they've got to play at Wembley Stadium. They've got a home game against the
they go to
Bengals.
England?
Yeah, it's not a tough game. Yeah, they got to go to England.
They got to travel
home
back,
game.
and they got to wait for us.
Yeah.
Who owe them a beat down from last year.
Yeah. So they got to go to England and come back. So they're going to be tired. And then you've got the Redskins, no quarterback. Panthers, no quarterback.
I mean, Kyler Murray wouldn't even go visit them.
We could be undefeated by the time we halfway through the season.
Oh, you know what? I'll be scared. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then get to Reuben Foster and the Redskins, man,
I'm not worried
tell
about
you.
Reuben.
Well, Reuben,
That's 5 weeks that Reuben could screw up.
You know, hey, I'll tell you what, Phil, I don't want to wish anything bad on anybody. I really don't like to do that. But
No,
I tell
I
you
don't
what,
either.
if we hear a phone call about Reuben between week 1 and week 5, I am going to lose my mind laughing. I'll be in the hospital getting my side stitched up. I can see it right now. I
just
hated
wish we
it.
kept him and got some capital for him.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
That's what I'm saying. They should give us a compensation pick. But they said, well, you guys kicked him off the team. Oh, man. God.
That and Trent Brown, I'm really pissed about. We gave Trent Brown to New England for a 6th-round pick.
And he's got, now he's the
New
best
England
in the
gets
league.
a 3rd-round pick in return?
See, that's what happens. That's what happens. That's what happens. You know, and you know what's going to happen? And the Cardinals, I can't wait to see how they're going to handle, if they don't keep Josh Rosen, and they're trying. I understand that somebody said the highest they can get so far is a 3rd-round pick because the idiots don't know what they're doing. You came in there and you let everybody know that you're going for Kyler Murray, and now they're pretending like we've not made any decisions. Oh, shut it! Wait, no, you got. Nobody's going to give you anything for the 2nd or 3rd-round pick for Josh Rosen. Give it up. But you know, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, but I think the Niners knew they were going to have to deal with Russell Wilson and Kyler Williams and the guy from the Ravens this year.
Right.
That's why they went out and got Quan Alexander.
That's what Demetrius
They
just
got
got
Fred
to say.
Warner.
Yeah.
You got guys with speed that can run down the quarterback, and then if you can get a pass rush, you know, there's no quarterback can hit a wide receiver with him lying on his back. So
this is a well thought out process, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they had a plan, and I think it's coming to fruition. The thing I worry about is Kawhi going to be ready by the beginning of the season? Is Jason Verrett going to be ready by the beginning of the season?
It sounds like Verrett's already
ready.
ready.
I worry about.
Yeah, it sounds like Verrett's already ready. You know what, though? From what you just said, it would make more sense then, out of all the guys coming off the edge, and I'm not talking about Josh Allen, it might Montez Sweat. I mean, there's not a running back other than
well, yeah,
Kyler
that
Murray.
would be the case. I mean, if the Cardinals don't take Kyler Murray first, and they take Bosa or somebody like that,
Mhm.
and then Kyler Murray's sitting in our lap, then you would think maybe someone like the Raiders might trade up, and you get the 4th and the 24th. But other than that, I don't see any trade going on.
What's I'm saying? Would anybody believe the 49ers would take Kyler Murray at number 2?
Yeah, but the Raiders might be afraid that someone else takes Kyler Murray.
Yeah, so you better go up as fast as you
trade
can.
with the Niners. So yeah, that's the only thing is that they're worried that say Miami or a another team comes up and snatches them.
Or the Giants stop lying and they come up and the Giants make it sound we're not interested in Kyler Murray. We literally don't like small people. We're Giants.
Yeah.
Say Giants, man. You guys, you need to change your whole system down there. Yeah, they still believe in Manning, though.
But I could see Miami, trading up
and someone like that. But I don't know if the Niners want to go below the top 10 picks.
See, that's
I think,
problem with the trade down. Anyway,
I don't see it happening. I think it's highly unlikely.
Well,
I mean, if Bosa goes number one, we take Josh Allen. If they take Kyler Murray, we take Bosa. I think that's going to be the scenario.
Pretty much everybody sees it that way. We'll see.
And then in the second pick, I think you take the best person on the board of need. So if it's a safety, if it's a wide receiver, or an offensive lineman, whoever the best person is,
then that's the one
that's
you grab.
what you go for.
Well, Phil, we got to stop here though. Let's talk more about this draft as we will do. Today was supposed to be for the schedule, but tomorrow we'll get right back on that draft, buddy. Tell you that right now. All
right, Ronbo.
All right,
Just
Phil.
checking in.
All right, Phil. Have a
Take
good night.
care.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Bye. And we go now to Hank. Hank. Hank's got to be the most masculine name on the planet, right? Your parents named you Henry, and all of a sudden everybody started calling you Hank. Hank, where you at, man? Hello, Hank. Yeah, I tell you, man, I am, and I really, some of the defenses, what is the toughest defense the 49ers are going to play? As I look down through the schedule, the Hawks, maybe, and the Ravens, it should be. I got to see what the Ravens look like this year, though, because last year the Ravens, they lost that all-star linebacker. They lost both their edge rushers. How'd they go do? Falcons? I don't know. Hank, are you in the chat? Because we're looking for you. Anyway, listen. All right, let's go ahead and go to Nighthawk.
What's up?
Nighthawk, man. We're looking at the schedule, man, and a lot of us are laughing. Some of us are scared, and I'm trying to figure out: did the NFL set us up to win? Tampa Bay is not ready to beat nobody just yet. They might be later on in the season. The Bengals have been getting their butt beat for the last 3 years. The Steelers are in trouble. And then we go into a bye week. But then we got to play the Cleveland Browns. But that's Monday Night Football, and that's good for the ratings. Everybody going to want to see that game, especially if the 49ers are still healthy. Because now it's that next generation of studs, stars, Nighthawk. Jimmy G versus, man, I tell you, I want to see what Baker Mayfield, we'll see what he looks like under extreme stress.
Only person I see a threat on the Browns is Odell Beckham.
Yeah, see, he's got OBJ. He's got.
So I don't know, man. 49ers might. I can't. I mean, it's hard to sell with the Browns. I can't put the Browns down.
Browns got two good running backs,
and they got Odell Beckham, man. I mean, that quarterback got a weapon.
Yeah, they got Njoku. Njoku is
I don't know
tough.
if our defense can handle Odell Beckham.
Oh, we can. We can handle him. I ain't gonna put Sherman on him. I'm gonna put Verrett on him and let him see what it's really like. Cause see, Verrett says if I could sit down Antonio Brown, the NFL ain't got nobody that can get it. Can't nobody get away, man. Let me have it.
Yeah,
Rich, come on, take away, man. I'll take that.
Yeah, but I think he'd be a good fit for him to. Yeah, I would have put him against Odell Beckham.
Listen, as I say, if he can handle AB at his best, he can handle Odell.
Yeah,
because we got. They're gonna have a better defense than last year. I just want to know if Jimmy Ward is ready. If Jimmy Ward is ready to roll this year, or Colbert, that would be fine. That secondary gonna have no problem.
See, one thing about he's a big threat because when you throw the ball to Odell Beckham, he can get that. He's like a big threat.
Yeah, no, well, he's good. Ain't no doubt about that. We tried to get him. So, yeah.
You know what? They're the Giants, fucking Giants, man.
You know what? Tell you what, them Giants, boy, that's all right. That's, you know what? I wish we played the Giants this year.
I do. I wish we do, so we could kill their asses.
Boy, because the Giants, they know they was wrong. We're dealing. We were talking to them in good faith. We were sitting there waiting, and instead of them calling us, okay, here's what we got from Cleveland, man. Y'all want to counter that offer? What you gonna do? They didn't even do that. And it said Cleveland.
That's why
he's yours.
I mean, I can picture everybody, but the Browns, I can't. They're kind of right now. They're a threat.
Yeah, they are. That's a tough deal. I picked them winning the AFC. Actually, they'll have to deal with Tom Brady. I believe that's what it's going to come down to, though. Oakland, you ain't in it. Wait, let me tell you. Raiders, you ain't in it. You ain't never in it. You got AB. Ain't nobody concerned. Ain't nobody. You got that wide receiver on 1 and 2, but you still got Derek Carr.
And then you got Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh might be easy.
Who?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Steelers. I don't know about the Steelers. Steelers played last year. They got their butt beat by teams that were kind of suspect. So, well, I don't know why we'd have. Let's see what they look like this year, though. Steelers are a strange team, Night Hawk. You don't know who you're playing when you're playing them. 1 week they look like they're badass. Next week, Buffalo beats them. The Raiders beat them. Somebody else beat them too. They shouldn't have beat them. It's kind of strange team.
Yeah, I'm looking. And then the Rams, I don't give a crap about the LA Rams sharp.
Sorry, man. The Rams, I don't know why people are worried about Rams. Networks are talking about how the Rams.
Man, I'm not scared of Rams. We're going to beat the shit out of the Rams. Fuck the Rams.
Everybody see what they can do. Jared Goff done proven he's not a franchise quarterback.
Goff can't do shit.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Goff was in the Super Bowl. What the fuck he do in the Super Bowl? He didn't do shit.
He's not the kind of quarterback to go out there and think on his own. If McVay ain't talking to him the whole time, he's not going to be able to. If he sees a defensive coverage.
That's why I'm not scared of Rams, because Goff is not. He's not a threat.
He's not ready yet. He may be 2 years away from being able to figure things out on his own.
Our defense is going to destroy the Rams. I'm sorry.
The Rams did not scare me. I'm not like actually, last year I was lying. They really did look tough last year, and I figured it's going to be rough because But this year I don't see it.
Yeah, Tom Brady team just messed him up.
With 2 people, Tom and Edelman. That's all they had. Gronk came in on cameo appearances. 13-3 Rams, take your butt home.
And the Cardinals, fuck the Cardinals. You're going to beat the Cardinals too.
I know. I got to see what Kyler Murray looks like, but yeah. Hey, now we got to go, fam. I'm going to be back tomorrow, though, okay?
Okay, give me a shout out.
You know I will, too. For my man, the Nighthawk.
Yeah, before I go, hate that light. Nighthawk is out.
Thanks, Nighthawk. Appreciate your fam. No, you're kidding me. Oh, hey, guys, we're gonna take the East Coast right now. It's midnight, so we're gonna do that right now. But let me go on out to the East Coast now. In Philadelphia. I ain't talking about Yamin. Baby, bring your tilapia fish eating cell phone in here, man.
Ronbo, what's good with you? Salute to the Niner Empire.
Been worried about you, man. I figured you've been working hard and your schedule wouldn't let you get in here.
Right. Ronbo, I just been working, Ronbo, just trying to get this paper.
Yeah, well, I understand that. Man, I'm glad you're okay. I just, but we don't see, your regularity and all of a sudden you're not unregular. Say, See, you're all right, though. He's in the city of brotherly love. What could go wrong?
Ronbo, it's love, Ronbo.
I'm
saying, hold on, salute to the Niner Empire. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Ronbo, what's good?
Tell you, man,
Niner Empire was good with you.
I'm looking at the schedule. And you see the schedule yet?
yeah, I mean, I seen like the first half of the schedule. Yeah, I mean Roger Goodell. Yeah, I mean when I see Roger Goodell, I'm gonna smack the Chicago bullshit out of it. Yeah, I mean why can't we play Pittsburgh on Thanksgiving? You know what I'm saying we played Pittsburgh week 3. Like you know what I'm saying, so yeah, I mean we gotta throw out the stale bread early. Like you know what I'm
Listen,
saying.
yeah, I mean Pittsburgh ain't got nothing. You know what? I tell you what, y'all. I mean Tampa Bay. That's not a team that's going to scare anybody right now. Cincinnati Bengals have been struggling for the last 3 years. Pittsburgh Steelers got beat last year by teams who were very questionable. You got the worst thing we got, y'all. I mean, we take a week off. That bye week is always scary because they never come back right. We got to play Monday night against the Cleveland Browns. If there's one team I will admit that I am concerned, it is with the Cleveland Browns.
Ronbo, we gotta play the Cleveland Diarrhea. I mean, we gotta play the Cleveland Diarrhea brand. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they think they're badass now. They think they're special. They gonna come in roaring and flexing and carrying on, flossing and talking about spit on your lawn, 49ers, and coming in to kick your butt. And see,
Ronbo, we ain't we ain't having that shit. I think we're gonna do good in the draft.
Yeah, we ain't even done that yet. Yeah. Next week.
Ronbo, damn. All right. Yeah, I mean, do we really need Nick Bosa right now?
No, we don't need him right now. We might need him next week. We don't need him right now. Yeah, I mean, are you thinking we don't need an edge rusher? You want to get another position? You want to get a wide receiver, somebody else, or what?
All right. I mean, if we go defense, I want Ed Oliver. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's right. I remember you're an Ed Oliver fan. Huge Ed. You were talking about Ed in the middle of last season. You was talking about Ed.
Right.
I remember that.
Rombo, because we're gonna need somebody to move that front line. And Solomon Thomas, we need you to get in there. I'm saying, if I Oliver moving in line, Solomon, study Alden Smith tapes.
Yeah.
I'm saying, study Bryant Young, Bruce Smith, all that.
It ain't gonna help Solomon T to study Alden. He can't be Alden. Why? They got two different body types.
Listen, Rombo, Solomon, that's my youngin'. I'm saying, Solomon, you're not average. So,
somebody needs to tell him.
Great. I'm saying, because Rombo, I think Ed Oliver, he gonna move that offensive line. I'm saying.
Hey,
so
he's not bad inside. Inside, he's not bad. You don't put him on the outside. Put him inside. He's okay. Hey, how would you like to put Quentin Williams if you can't get Ed Oliver? Quentin Williams and Ed Oliver got similar style. You know, you put Quentin Williams next to DeForest Buckner. What do you think about that? Yeah.
Damn.
They would tear stuff up. Up. See, people think Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald was something. If you put DeForest Buckner and Quentin Williams together, it would be somewhat of a similarity there. Boy.
Yeah. Because, Rombo, I got, salute to Williams. I got Ed Oliver.
I know you like you. I know you love you some Ed Oliver. Yeah.
I think, he got that Brian Young in him. Might got some Stubblefield.
Data Stubblefield, yeah.
And some Bruce Smith. We're going to need somebody to move that. We're going to need somebody to knock over the front line.
That's right. Put some Dick Butkus in him, too.
Oh, shit. Rombo, seriously, I would want, Ed Oliver. I'm saying?
They never say that. You know what, Yamin? Since they never mention his name, he could be the guy. That's what the 49ers do. They never talk about who they're really going to get. So
Right.
But Yamin, we got to move. Because it's getting late out on the East Coast. We're trying to get everybody out on the East Coast, all right? So I'll be back tomorrow, though.
All right, y'all mean Niner Empire, I love y'all. Y'all me always gonna be here. I might don't call today, I might don't call tomorrow, but I'm gonna call someday and I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Salute to the Niner Empire. Y'all mean salute to my women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, salute to the Niner Empire. I'm gonna call tomorrow.
I'm gonna throw the flag on him and his women.
Oh no! We won't play that. You mean, salute to my women. Ronbo.
I remember. When you got a lady living in the South. What is her name? It starts with a T. She's what? She had a problem last time. You got her name wrong.
Deandra.
Ah, he got it, Deandra. Look at him. He's ready now.
Deandra was good with you. Now, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta go. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
All right. Love you, Ronbo. Love the Niner Empire. Salute the. Hold on. Salute the Nipsey from East Coast to West Coast. I love y'all. I'm out.
Good. All right, fam. Yamin. Hey, look, it's Hank. Hank is in. Hank. Hank. Next year they're going to have a George Kittle dance. Hank! Where you at, Hank? And I just realized where George got that from. That's why when George had that great game, Dion called him up. Hey, what's up, player? Yeah, it was how's it go? If you get the call, wait a minute. If you do the something, you get the call. If you ball, you get the call. And George had his number on and everything. I said, George, man, you knew he's going to have that kind of game? Or does everybody have a 21 jersey in every locker room just in case? Hank, where you at, man? Hank ain't there? Somebody's on the phone.
Yo, my bad. I pushed the wrong button. I was going to say, if you ball, you get the call.
Yeah. Dion, man.
Go ahead. Keep on going. Keep on going, Ron. My bad. Go ahead and mute me.
No, I was coming to get you. Go ahead, come on in, man. We was waiting for you to get back in.
That's what's up. Yeah, I got a couple things I want to talk to you about. I got a lot of stuff on my chest. I got to get it off. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the other night. I was on. I think on Sunday night you weren't on, huh?
Yeah. Sunday. Yeah, we had all kind of issues Sunday night. We couldn't make it in.
It was a bye week. We had a bye week.
Yeah, right. It was a bye week. Exactly. And then I was
with my son.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was with my son, and I was like, we're chilling, we're hanging out, and then I was like, oh, shit. It was like 7 or 8, and I was like, Ronbo, and he's like, who's that, Dad? And I was like, check this out. You're going to find it. You're going to learn something today, boy.
That's silly.
He's usually gone by the time you come on Sunday night. But he was here late. So I was like, just as soon as we're on, I want you to scream Ronbo. I was going to introduce him. You know, he's 7 years old.
Oh, man, I enjoyed that. Oh, man.
Yeah, he likes them. And, besides that, I'm not going to get into all the other stuff I've been wanting to talk to you about a few days ago. And Nick Bosa and who we're going to take. I mean, the schedule came out today. Let's talk the schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm dying to know how you feel about that schedule, man. Because people are scared of the schedule. I don't see but 2 or 3 teams on it that are really scary.
I heard you say a few minutes ago that I think they set us up to succeed.
To win, right?
They did. I think the NFL is better when the 49ers are better. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
I hate to say it, but not
ratings,
only us.
They need those ratings to go up.
Right.
They need those ratings to go up, so they're like, let's slide some easy games over here to these franchises over here to revive our ratings, bring everything back up. So,
and look at that primetime game with the Cleveland Browns. See, If Jimmy G, because Jimmy G is like Hollywood now for the NFL. If G is ready to roll against Baker Mayfield and the upcoming Cleveland Browns, that's the marquee matchup of the day.
Exactly. I mean,
Or the weekend, should I say?
Optimistic. We gotta be optimistic. So of course I'm gonna take that. We'll call that a W, but can't sleep on him.
No. Cleveland, I call it a game I hope we win.
They don't say any given. They don't say any given Sunday for nothing.
I know.
These are professionals.
And this is Monday night, so anything can happen on Monday night.
These are all grown men on both sides. These are all professionals.
Mm-hmm.
These are coaches. These are prepared. They're gonna be ready. But
a lot of attitude out there too. A lot of attitude.
Oh, it's gonna be a good game. They both got chips on their shoulders.
Yeah.
They're both underdogs against the league, so everybody's looking to prove something on both sides of the game. It's gonna be a good one. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be close for like maybe the first couple quarters, and our defense is gonna start locking them down second half, and we're gonna pull away. I think we're gonna pull away probably around.
And since they went, we gotta make sure we have Robbie G, because this game could come down to a fourth quarter field goal. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that guy's thinking, man.
I wish he'd stop. Go ahead and sign the paper, Robbie. Come on now, gosh.
That's a little disrespectful. Now for sure, they're going to play. They're like, fuck you, then. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to come play. We ain't playing nowhere else. I
know, right? So he may as well.
They probably would have offered him a fat contract after next year. You never know what they're going to do. They just wanted to. I mean, I don't know, but I don't even want to.
Well, they can't franchise tag him twice. Do you know how much he would make? Okay, this year he gets $5. The way they calculate it, Robbie would be getting paid mad money if this may be a plan. If next year the 49ers have to pay him, it must be upwards of $7 million.
Oh, they would have.
$7 million.
They would have.
Ooh.
But not no more. He fucked that up.
You know what? We got to find a kicker. This is it for Robbie. Unless he comes back down to earth, takes a 3-year deal, $15 million,
And I don't know where we're going to find Ronbo.
I don't either. That scares me.
Because
the
good field goal kickers, they all suck nowadays. And
they do, don't they?
How are we going to find a good punter? How are we going to find a good punter? And we need a punter because the last dude, I'm glad they did that because I believe what you're saying, and I can relate. Every time we're playing, there's always at least once a game where he kicked it, and I just fucking grabbed my head like, what the fuck,
Bradley
man?
Pinion. Every week, every year.
At least once a game. Maybe sometimes 2. Sometimes 3, but
depending on how many times we kick.
He go up there to kick it, and then it hits the shin and shit, and he's like, oh shit. And
I want to just choke him.
He's taking the strap off his helmet, like unstrapping, like damn, walking with the head of shame.
God, Robbie, how often do you have to do this? Come on, man. So I'm gonna be watching him. Where did he go? Did he go to Miami? Where did he end up going? Anyway, I'm gonna be watching for Pinion. If he has a good week every week, I'm gonna be mad as hell. I like to check back in on some players that we used to have that we had a problem. I've been watching Vance McDonald ever since he left. Well, I said I knew it. Carlos Hyde's having problems. He can't stay with one team. We got a few guys. Bruce Miller. Not Bruce Miller, but Bruce Ellington. But anyway, what do you think about? Okay,
Ronbo,
looking at the schedule though, what do you think? I mean, I'm looking down through. How many games you see winning?
I see us winning 10 easy.
Yeah. All right. See, we're on the same page.
Hey, I heard earlier you were saying about the guys, those 7 and 9 guys, and 8 and 8. Let me give a shout out to you, 85 Bears. Whoever you are, you better watch yourself. Don't want an Empire coming after you. You don't want the Empire. You know what happened? You know what happened to the last motherfucker who was trying to troll us? Some guy named Rudy, and he hasn't been found ever since. I mean,
I've been wondering what you guys did with Rudy. I've not seen him in a long time.
You will lose your career. You lose everything. Fucking trying to troll over here, boy. We eat you up. We don't play. He tried to say, "Oh, my name's just 85 Bears." I'm like, motherfucker, your picture says Chicago Bears 85. I've seen that. So I just got to tell him he needs to watch it.
Oh God! Tell you what, fam. Hey, tell you what. Since day one, we got to go.
But,
I'm gonna be back tomorrow, though, fam. Because you're trying to get everybody out on the East Coast. before it gets too late.
Yeah, I heard you. Oh, yeah, one more thing, though. Like you said,
Hmm.
if you can catch somebody who doesn't agree with us winning at least 10 or maybe 11, hopefully, like you said, if they can point out us losing 9 games, draw those, tell you what teams. What
Yeah,
teams do you see us
I'm looking
beating?
down at this because there's not 9 teams that can beat the
And they
49ers
can't.
here.
And they can't.
Ah, all right. I mean, I thought I was losing my mind. It's not. Okay, I'm okay. All right. So stay well. I'll see you tomorrow, fam.
Hey, tomorrow you're going to be tapping in?
Yeah, oh
Tomorrow.
yeah. Rest of the week.
Sounds good. Sounds good, Rumbo. All right, man. Good night. Appreciate what you do.
Thanks,
Good night, Empire. Stay up. Stay safe.
I'm laughing. I'm looking at Jesus Christ, my King. Just don't ever say TALAPIA out loud around Filipino women. Or he says his wife looked back at him really quickly. You got to explain that to me. Well.
Ronbo, what's cracking, dog?
Oh, Will, man, I'm looking up and down the schedule. That's why, it just like since day one just said, some people here talk about 8-8 and 7-9. Where's 9 teams on there that's going to beat the 49ers? If anybody looked at the schedule, there ain't 9 teams in there that could beat the 49ers. And Will, also correct me if I'm wrong, but the Rams, Gurley, I feel sorry for him, and I wish that wouldn't happen to him. He's got an arthritic knee. That's going to take some of his potency down. They lost Joyner and they picked up Weedle. We go smoke his butt. They lost 2 offensive linemen. They got Nagaba Sue is not going to be able to help Aaron Donald anymore in the middle, so he can double team his little ass. I'm not talking about his little ass. The dude is huge. But what I'm saying is, and Jared Goff has been exposed as a quarterback that's not a franchise quarterback. He's a system quarterback that can go out there and do what he's told, but when he's got to think on his own, he's going to struggle. So help me understand why I need to be afraid of the Rams anymore. Yeah, I mean, you got Rams, man. It ain't about how good they are or who's on the team. It's about familiarity. I'm looking at Talib, and I'm thinking, Talib's got 1 year left for him, and he'll play maybe 7-8 games this year. Marcus Peters, I want the 49ers to throw at him all night. So, where is the Rams scary?
Man, I tell you, Rumble, man, this schedule this year that the 49ers got is a blessing. It's a blessing.
Too.
Man, look, man, let me break this down, man. First 3 games, we going 3-0. Man, the Buccaneers ain't gonna do crap this year, man. Even though they got Bruce Arians, man, they still ain't gonna do nothing, man. I'm telling you right now,
one.
Buccaneers, man. Yeah, I'm saying game 1 is a win, man. Got the Bengals, man.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Dalton ain't do shit last year.
How many
years? He
years?
ain't do a damn thing.
3 years.
Man, he ain't been doing nothing, man. It's been 3-4 years since they've been playoff team. Ain't no way, man. That's 2-0.
And Green's got a foot problem.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, you got Pittsburgh, man. Pittsburgh, AB gone. You know what I'm saying? Le'Veon gone. They got the running back O'Connor. He good and everything, but man, they secondary ain't the same no more, man. Kyle Shanahan gonna put numbers up on them.
Mm-hmm.
The only 2 games that might be close games is probably the Saints and the Browns. That's what I believe. 49 gonna beat the Browns, but it's gonna be a game. That's
okay, but what do you think about
Saints.
Green Bay and all that? Because I figured
Green Bay,
no.
Man, look, don't even worry about Green Bay. We gonna beat Green Bay. We almost beat Green Bay last year, but with the additional players that we got this year with D Ford and Quan, and we do good in the draft, we gonna beat Green Bay. So we don't even need to worry about Green Bay. We almost beat Green Bay, but we ran out of gas at the end of the game because of the defense, because the offense wasn't producing, and plus our players was out due to injuries. So we ain't got to worry about that.
That's
we
true,
gonna
but
beat Green Bay.
Didn't Green Bay pick up some help? They picked up
Randall
Ha-Ha.
Cobb gone.
They picked up Ha-Ha and who else?
No, Ha-Ha gone. Ha-Ha gone. He played with the
I'm sorry.
but he gone.
No, not Ha-Ha. He's not at Green Bay. Who'd they pick up? They picked up a couple players that are pretty good, from what I remember, in free agency. Didn't they?
I think they got an edge rusher. They got somebody. I forgot. I know they got a linebacker from free agency. Who else they got? Because I know Clay Matthews gone. He gone to the Rams.
He wasn't helping none.
But
out there combing his hair between downs.
Yeah, they got some free agent players, but I don't think it's gonna be enough for them to beat us. I mean, we're gonna beat Green Bay, man, because we almost beat them last year. Right, you know what I'm saying? Washington Redskins, they ain't gonna be nothing.
No, I'm not. I didn't even count them. That team is going to get whooped a lot this year. And what do you think about the Ravens? Did they worry you any? They was tough last year.
Nah, because
everybody left.
Because CJ Mosley gone. CJ Mosley gone. They
Edge
got
rushers
Tom
gone,
Days
both of them.
Yeah, edge rush, right. So Suggs is gone. So that's gonna dampen them down a little bit. They got Earl Thomas, but it ain't gonna be enough.
How about the Falcons?
The Falcons. Yeah, the Falcons, man. Matt Ryan was so garbage last year. He gonna repeat the same scenario this year. We gonna beat them too.
And if anybody know how to beat him, wouldn't it be Kyle Shanahan? He knows everything there is to know about Matt Ryan.
Right. The only thing now I do see us losing 2 division games. We may lose one to the Rams, and we may beat the Rams. So it might be 1-1 with the Rams. I think we're gonna sweep the Cardinals twice, and we're gonna sweep the Seahawks twice.
Got to. Cardinals,
so
man. We owe the Cardinals.
Man, bro. I think we getting 12, dog. I think we getting 12 wins, and I'm sticking with that, and I stand on that. And I dare anybody to differ with me on that. Man, I'm telling you, 12 wins. I give us 12 wins, man. For real. Man, it's set up nice, man. Y'all got to think about it. It's set up nice.
How about the Panthers, though?
The Panthers. Okay, the Panthers, Saints, and Browns. The only 3 teams that may give us trouble. That's it. That's all I see.
That's
all I see, man.
Yeah, I don't see this.
That's all I see. Cause Browns did step up last year. They making progress. Now they all making progress. So we got to watch out for them. That may be one of them trap games right there.
The Brown, because I don't see no Kansas City. I don't see no Patriots. I don't see no Chargers. I mean, this schedule is like they tried to help us. This ain't. Somebody said that schedule didn't help us. None. Yeah, they did. That schedule, they got 2 or 3 teams on there.
Yeah, it's set up nice. Browns, Saints, and Panthers. Them the only 3 teams that's gonna give us a game. And that's all I see. I mean, I'm looking at this hard, and the only 3 teams I see is those teams right there. So what John Lynch need to do, man, go ahead and get, man. I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna make everybody happy tonight. With the way the schedule's set up, we can get Bosa or we can get Quinn Win. It ain't gonna matter. I don't think it's gonna matter. If we get Quinn Win, that's fine with me. If we get Bosa, that's fine with me. I don't think it's gonna matter. Now the only team now, the Ravens, Marcus Jackson. You gotta watch him because he's mobile.
I know.
Baker Mayfield.
That's why they went and got. That's why they went and got people like Quan Alexander. You know what? Somebody just said 49ers seen all this coming. And that's why they picked up the people they picked up. When you think about Quick Step and D Ford coming off one side, you got Quan back there zipping around. With that wide 9, it's a setup. Oh, by the way, it was Adrian Amos and Zadarius Smith. Thanks, Brunel. That's who the Packers picked up.
Yeah.
Zadarius is somebody I wanted. So we'll see.
Man, that ain't scary, man. That ain't scary, man. That don't scare me at all, man.
Not enough.
Man, look.
They didn't help themselves on offense, did they?
Nah, that ain't hitting no shit. Hey, look, man. I'm about to get all Ronbo, but I'm gonna leave this with y'all, man. Look, man. This is what the season gonna be based off for us to be successful and to get those 12 wins. Everybody's gonna have to be healthy. We gotta do good in the draft.
Yes.
And Verrett needs to be healthy every game of the season. It's gonna be off them 3: edge rush, health, and Verrett. Verrett is the key to this defense, man. I'm telling you right now, because if Verrett is healthy, ain't nobody gonna throw. Ain't nobody don't quarterback and throw nowhere.
And ain't nobody gonna throw on Rich. Ain't nobody gonna throw on Sherman. He's healthy this year than he was last year. Last year he was just living off a reputation. This year, if they try Rich, he'll get hurt. Things are set in motion. Put the 49ers back on the map. Will, tell you what, man, I'll be back tomorrow, man. See what's gonna happen. Boy, I tell you.
All right, man.
All right, fam.
Not the Empire, man. You know what it is, man. Fuck Rudy.
Yeah.
Rams lost and they broke. And shout out to that punk ass Roger Goodell for getting us a good ass season because we about to win the Super Bowl, baby.
I love it. All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow, fam. Have a great night.
Man. All right.
Oh, good. No, you gotta be kidding me. Where's my guitar? Boom. Boom. Joey Money, yeah, dum de doo ooh, yeah. Joey Money. Joey!
Ronbo, my man. Not a plan.
Joey,
Talk to me.
Joey, have you checked out the
Yes, sir.
schedule, man? First, when I saw the schedule, I thought maybe I'm having problems. There's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
I looked around and people said, man, that schedule didn't help us any. Now look at the schedule twice. Oh, that schedule, that's not as bad as last year. And I expected it to be worse this year. That schedule's not scary. There's no Chiefs. There's no Chargers. There's no... How many teams did we play last year that were just ridiculous at that second half of the season? I mean, we ran into buzzsaws at the end. There's no buzzsaws on this. I mean, I look at the Ravens may be tough. Green Bay is normally... I mean, I don't... What are you thinking?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird schedule. I mean, I'm looking at it, and I see a lot of easy games at the beginning, and then
kind of
there's
scary.
those like... Yeah, it's like a lot of easy games at the beginning of it, but then in the back part of it, you have like Saints, Falcons,
That's
Ravens, Seahawks. So then you start to wonder, oh damn, we got a tough schedule at the end, but easy schedule.
Now wait, Joey, think about that for a second though. You got the Cardinals 9 and 11. So if they beat the Hawks, that's a 3-game stretch. Then you got Green Bay, and people are going to finally talk me out.
That's always.
You know, last year everybody said Green Bay. Always tough, right? But last year everybody told me I was scared to get to Green Bay last year. We almost won. So, you know, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say Green Bay is just like a coin flip. It's like they're either going to be good or they're going to not be good. You know, like last year, I thought they'd be a lot better than they were. And, you know, they didn't. But they got my boy Amos, so it doesn't work.
You know.
You know I wanted Amos. So,
I wanted Zadarius Davis because I thought, man, we got D Ford. I'm happy with that, but still.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have D Ford than him, though.
Yeah, I do too. No, we got the right guy between those two. And Lamar Jackson, is he going to... Lamar Jackson, if you stop him from running, I don't think... And they lost a lot of good players on defense.
No, you want him to run. He can't pass.
I'd rather he pass.
If you can get him to run more than pass, that you actually are winning at that point because he can't pass. So
I know that's Joey. That's why I want him to pass.
You want him to run more.
Well, if he runs, he's dangerous. If he passes, well, you see what wasn't that the Chargers that beat him up?
I ain't worried about him. One hit by Quan Alexander, he's going to be holding his back asking for the blue tag.
Okay, so the Saints is going to be bad news. We got to play them.
You check right here. I can just see it now. Hey, Ronbo, he says, "Hey Doc, right here, my back. It hurts."
Hey, you Quan Alexander, man, can I get your autograph? Yeah, I'll give it to you. But when I stick you again, I'm gonna bring you an autograph. I'll give you an autograph then. So go ahead, try again. Hey, but why do we always have to play the Saints in New Orleans? How come they never have to come to San Francisco? I don't get it. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. 3 years ago, when we played, the Saints came to Santa Clara when, what's his name? Chip Kelly. That's right. Okay. I guess, okay. Dang it.
I try to forget those names.
Well, everybody does. I hate playing the Saints in New Orleans. Dang it.
Why? It's a good challenge.
Well, it seems to be some kind of advantage for them.
It's a good challenge. Don't be scared of them.
No, I know.
Embrace it.
I like having to think that they're going to we're going to beat them up, They came to Santa
You
Clara.
want to know which one? You want to know which one I'm worried about, though?
Which one?
Well, not worried about it. But
Falcons?
I have my eye on it. No.
Which one?
I'm Redskins.
Ruben.
Yes.
Boy.
They worry. That's worrying me, man, because he's pissed off at the Niners. And all I'm saying is this is going to take one, blitz up the A gap, and all of a sudden he goes after our franchise quarterback.
Oh!
I'm just saying.
Oh!
I'm just saying, man. One blitz, man.
No, Joey, man, don't even talk like that. Hey,
I'm just saying it works,
hey,
man.
wait a minute. We still have a very nasty individual in the middle, though. If he suspects for 1 minute that Ruben means bodily harm, he'll get one shot. He better not. He better make it on the first shot, because guys like what's our center's name again? Weston Richburg. Guys like Richburg will actually he's got a little bit of Richie Incognito in him. He'll hit Ruben in the neck. You know, Ruben, man. Oh, man, what was that shot?
That's what worries me.
You know, Jimmy got rid of that ball 30 seconds and you hit him anyway? You okay, he's okay. Wait till the next snap. Because you remember how, was it the Rhino and what's the other guy we had at the end? They would hunt dudes down for the rest of the game if they thought that they were doing something dirty.
Anthony Davis?
Anthony, yeah, AD. But those dudes, man, nobody got away with things. We had enforcers back then. So
I like Boone. I used to like Boone.
Yeah, Boone was
Boone.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, those guys used to go after dudes. I used to love it. Had nothing to do with the play. And there's Boone and Davis over there working this dude over. I said, that's my dogs. That's him. And don't piss Joe Staley off. Joe's a little crazy too. So we got guys on offensive line. I just wish Thomason was a mean man.
Hey, who is it that got into the fight 2 years ago? I know it was Hyde. Was that Joe Staley too, or was it just Hyde? I forget.
No, it's Carlos.
2 years ago, it was just Carlos. That was it.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Joe was too far away from the play. So who was the quarterback?
It would either be Hoyer or Besser, I would assume.
Yeah, one of those, right? Yeah, and Carlos was. It was CJ, yeah, because Bethea went over there and smacked him after he did something crazy, and Carlos was all up in it, and then one of their linemen came over and met Carlos, and then they had to hold Carlos back.
That's right. I didn't know if it was. I didn't know if Joe Staley did anything, but I remember Carlos, but I didn't know if Staley did anything. But
sometimes it's Joe's too far away from the play.
He was on the sideline. That's what it was. Staley was on the sideline.
He was hurt, right?
He was like he wasn't hurt. He was ready to fight somebody, but they had to hold him back. That's what it was. He was pissed because they wouldn't let him on the field.
Man,
he was hurt.
You know,
he was on the sideline.
They don't want to get Mike McGlinchey going. That's a big dude, man, and he looks a little bit crazy.
You don't want to mess with Mike. Yeah.
We got dudes. This is why I used to like. What's that wide receiver we used to have? That left us. Tuck. Oh God. CP.
Patton?
No. He just left 2 years ago. He played in the AA, the now defunct AAF league.
Well, I know Quentin Patton played.
Yeah, QP. But there's a guy, QP would if QP was in the stands getting a hot dog or something, he'd drop his food to come out there, and whatever fight the 49ers were having, QP was right in it. I used to love him for that. He always had your back. Oh, man. Hey, Joey.
That's going to be interesting.
I know. I can't wait for the season to get started now. Yeah. Joey, I'll be back tomorrow, man, if you got some time, man. I'll be looking for you, huh?
All right. Hey, real quick, Ronbo. I got a friend. He's a coworker, and I always tell him about your show. And he's, I don't got time. I said, bro, you got to call in one time before the draft. And he's not big on the draft, like the knowing the players, but he's pretty knowledgeable though. And I said, you got to call in. And he said, I was trying him to call in. And he says I gave him a deadline. I said Monday. I said, you better call in Monday, otherwise I'm gonna come looking for you. So he said, all right. I tell you what, Joe, I will call in on Monday. I'm gonna call Ronbo on Monday. I said, all right. I'm gonna be listening. So you better call in on Monday.
What's his name?
His name's Lewis.
All right. So Lewis calls. Lewis, I heard about you. Yeah. So I know who it is. Okay.
Yeah. But you know what he told me?
What?
You know what he told me? He says I'm gonna call in, but when I call in and he asks me for my name, I'm gonna say my name's Lewis Mahoney. I said, fine, you'll get a song, but that's all right.
The first thing I do is ask him, wait, are you related to Joey?
Yeah, that's my cousin.
All right. All right, Joe, I got to go, man. I'm going to go back out to the East Coast, man. This guy's getting late out there. So, hey, have a good night, Jay. Did Joey go all right? Hey, Hank. Hank out in G. What's up, Hank? Hank. Hank. Wait. Shh. Turn it up. Hank. I know it's mean. And we have no right to invade upon his privacy. I mean, the man is like 3 seats, and you can see the Z's coming up off his head. He's dreaming about that game against Cleveland. Now, see right that one right there, that indicates the 49ers just won that game on a walk-off field goal. Robbie Gould is now being hoisted on top of the shoulders of the entire offensive line. Kyle Shanahan's walking off the field. Nowadays, very cool and calm, like Walsh used to do. Remember how Bill Walsh used to walk off the field like, yes, everything went according to my plan. We'll get Hank tomorrow. All right. So anyway, let me go up here and say, hey, Donna Bell says y'all forgot Eric Berry battles health issues because if he's good, why is he available? I agree, Donna. And he says, Sue takes whole games off, and he's old now, and he's got demons, and he sure enough needs deliverance. So if anything, the Dominican Sue better check into the nearest monastery try to find the Lord, I guess. Huh? So, you're right about Eric Berry, though, because I think his health may be an issue for him now. He may be time for him to say goodnight. Jeff Tarrant says, can you reenact Russell Wilson and Sierra? I can't do it, Jeff. You know what? I was watching that, and I was like Talib and everybody else in the room, man. And Thomason, that's a lot of change to be sleeping in, ain't it? He says, so what is with the chains? You be going to bed with that many chains, you can choke yourself to death. What in... Hey, Seattle. We got a deal. Sarah's already, yeah. So, I guess it's time to go to sleep. I'm going to tell you good night. Yeah, good night. Russ, you can tell Sarah and Russell be smoking. I'm telling you, man, they be smoking some high-grade stuff. Ain't no way that he forgot to take his chains off. I'm telling you, ain't nobody sleeps like that. Jim Thorokill says, Greg Mayfield. He said, hey, Greg from Dallas, I'm a Niner fan. Them Cowboys need to be worried about the grandpa tight end. Do you know, I was looking at how many primetime games we got. We got 5, right? 3. The Cowboys got 5. Yeah. I can't wait till they have to play Dak Prescott next year. And Dak's walking around saying, look, I'm talking about I got to get Russell Wilson get 35. That's the standard. If y'all can't meet the standard, I got to go. If I'm Jerry Jones, I guess you got to go. I ain't paying you $36, $37 million. No. They need to stop with this. And it's gotten to the point now it doesn't make any sense. Kirk Cousins is overpaid, okay? That's all there is to it. Russell Wilson is a great quarterback. I don't know if he's $35 million worth, though. See, not now, because the bar keeps getting raised every time somebody gets paid. That's just... And you look at some of the players on the sidelines that are really making that team win. You got players on defense that are getting nowhere near that kind of money. How come? Hey, Jim Thorokill says, we learned in the Super Bowl that with good pass rushing, Golf acts like he just ate a plate full of backslash brownies. I know, man. I want to see the rush put on Golf in a real good fashion. Yeah. Ron Jeremy says 10-6. And then Ron, I tell you what, man, I've watched all your movies. Not nowadays, but yeah, you do a good job. And Mr. Mystic says, we're coming in with a vendetta on everybody. I'd say at least 10. I like 10. I really do. With the possibility of one spoiler and get that 11th win. 49ers, 8-0-8's going 12-4. Gio Bears is 12-4 for Lucky. If Lucky, 11-5 for sure. Huntac 23 Kappa. Please, Lord, watch over our Niners, protect against injuries and referees. I almost read it too. Referees do that. Hey, but at least the referees go making those stupid PI calls. Kyle has a little red flag ready to go. Go ahead. Do it. Make one of those crazy calls. You guys got paid before the game? We're going to expose you right now. There it is. There's the money. And Arcade Belmont, Kyle Shanahan will beat Atlanta 28-3. Because you know what? This guy's probably going to go in and tell the defense exactly what to expect. Brian Culp, I haven't talked to him forever. Yo, he says, how you doing? Are you ready for the season to begin? Oh, God, yes. What's your prediction for the 49ers? I'm gonna say 10-6. There is going to be that game that we shouldn't have lost. That's the only reason why. I don't know that schedule, man. It isn't. It's just not that scary. This is weaker than last year. Real deal, real talk, 290 if we have good luck with the injuries. This team can make some noise at 10-6. Everybody, last year we had everybody talk about 7-9 and 8-8 if we're lucky and done it. We get a lot of people saying 10 this year. I think that's the median, right? 10-6 wild card spot in the playoffs. Anything else is possible after that. And Brian Culp is saying, do you think the 49ers have an easy schedule? I really do. So, I am